Man, fuck the YouTube police.
You gotta chill, bro.
Come on now, man.
See, look.
Leaf about to get
Look,
your
see?
whole shit shut down.
See?
Yo, Leaf ain't even do his stream. Don't shut my shit down.
Yo, Leaf, come when you come. You got to bring the censor button for Leaf. Just go. Like, play the
Yeah,
button.
nah, I seen the sensor button too. I was about to get it too. I'm fitting to get it.
I was
It's like we
looking at-
all in the sprinter van, but we let Leaf take the wheel, and then it's about to go left. She's about to go
I'll
left.
be like, let me out.
First off, no,
Yeah, don't let Leaf take the wheel.
see, y'all niggas is panicking, bro. Like, I'm the
I'm
nigga that's
poisoned
gonna
the
get
hood. Let
everybody
me out
home
the car.
safely, bro. Like, it ain't gonna be it's gonna be a whole bunch of near accidents, but
Nah,
everybody gonna get home safe.
Nah,
We
we
gonna get right.
remember
We
what
gonna
you
get
was.
a dollar cab
We remember
driver,
what
bro.
you was
I ain't
accused
messing
of.
Not a dollar cab driver at all. I swear I'm not, bro.
We remember what you was
you
accused of, man, and we can't have that. You're not the safest one at all.
I am the safest one, bro. What you talking about?
Nah.
I am the safest one. I'm the one that's always ready to take the wheel. Everybody
Leaf is
else
the guy
is like,
trying to beat
nah,
the
man,
bus.
I don't feel like driving right now. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man.
Nah, one time I was
in the
watching
back,
your
you know?
I
stream.
ain't never said that. Never said that.
One time I was watching your stream and you left me on the screen by myself, so I don't know.
Yo, Jay, what do you tell you to figure it out? He's like, just figure it out.
He said one time I was watching the stream, he left me in the screen by myself.
So hold on. If y'all talk about a car, that's like somebody just driving you somewhere. They just like, all right,
He get out and ghost ride the whip.
Nigga say he get out and ghost ride the whip. That's not what happened at all.
You was
man.
ghost riding the stream, nigga.
Yo, you guys ever saw the footage of that cab driver that they were attempting to rob it? He said, "We're gonna die." He pumped the gate. He put his foot on the gas.
And maneuvered. Nah, he maneuvered. It was crazy.
He's like, "No, you want to die? We're gonna all die. We gonna all die." I'm not
I
with
think it was
that,
like in
man.
Trinidad or some wicked shit like that. I think it was like some wicked
Y'all
shit.
niggas is wild. Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
Nah, listen,
This
West
niggas is
Indian
out of
cab
line.
driver, son, top five, son, top five. Yo.
I ain't gonna lie, they will get out the car and be and run for their life, my nigga. Like the whole shit is on fire while they get robbed. They're serious, bro. Like I done seen it happen in Manhattan, bro. I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker just ran out the car.
I can't trust a nigga that drive his V 24 hours barefoot. You heard? That's a different type of nigga, son. That's a different type of nigga, son. Eating jerk chicken? Nah, son. He a different type of nigga, son. Nah, son. With jerk chicken on the side? Nah, son. You a different type of animal.
Nah,
He said,
but he acted like, he said that like he was gonna clean the whole shit off and then take the wheel. Hey, yo, I'm driving this shit. I don't trust you barefoot. You're gonna have to get in the back seat, bro. Like, let me drive this motherfucker, bro. I'm getting this on.
Son.
Y'all funny, man.
Yo, hold on. Just trying to get back. Just trying to get back to it. Listen, I think that KO, he knows he's under heavy speculation.
He got knocked out.
Right. I would say that his defense did look a little better than Jack Vaughn defense. But I think that just giving Mikal Bridges to shoot those threes when he missing like that is bad coaching, bro. I put that on him. You can't give a player like Mikal Bridges the green light on offense. He don't ever play like that. He play with structure. He play with sets. That's how he play the game. And if you're not doing that, if you just telling him, yo, go get a bucket, you're like, how?
Isn't that what he requested? Isn't that what he said he wanted?
But you could tell Cam Thomas go get a bucket
tell
because
niggas for the
that's
last time.
But you only got two guys that's really getting buckets. If Lonnie not getting buckets and you don't want Mikal taking shots like that, then you only got Cam Thomas.
All right, so hold on. Listen. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to the whole panel. Y'all got it.
Dennis Schroeder is supposed to be a better player than what you call it.
Right. Shout to the whole chat. W chat, W panel.
It's a like
but I wanna be specific. I want everybody to pick a player, and we'll speak about that player, right? But we want to speak about it in the sense of their shot selection, right? So of course I'm gonna start first, and of course I'm gonna start with Cam Thomas.
Well, let me go next because I got the most important shot selection on this team, man.
Okay. So boom. First, right here.
I don't know how he appointed himself the most important shot selection.
What I'm gonna tell you right now.
Hold on, yeah.
Whatever that is you say, I already know it's gonna be some bullshit, but I'm gonna listen anyway.
Hold on, bro. Everybody gonna have a take. Everybody get to pick a play. Y'all can even pick the same play if y'all want. I'm just trying to, go around a panel so we can make our talking points. So what I'm saying about Cam Thomas is, for one, in the first quarter, right? This is what he did. He had 5 shots in the first quarter. Now, in my opinion, that was one of our best quarters. As a matter, we scored 22 points, and the best quarter was 23 points. It's ridiculous. But anyway, he took 5 shots in that quarter. He was 2 for 3. All right, I'm not even mad at that. I mean, 2 for 5. I'm not mad at that. I thought, and the shots that he took, again, like I said, the defense was honed on him. They know he's the guy that they're going to the defense knows that they're going to go, the Brooklyn Nets are going to go to Cam Thomas to score the ball anytime they need a bucket. Anytime we do need a bucket and we don't go to Cam Thomas, we lose a lot. So hold on, let me continue. So this is second quarter. Second quarter, he only took 2 shots. I don't like that. I think Cam Thomas need to be way more active every quarter. That being said, in the second quarter, we scored 23 points. They scored 29. I ain't that mad because we outscored the Wolves. So, boom, now we get into third quarter. I'm trying to make it quick. I'm not trying to have a big soliloquy because I'm trying to get through the panel. The third quarter, he was 1 for 4. When we missed one at the basket, I'm pretty sure he got fouled there. You see him take another shot in the paint. You see him take a midi shot. Let me blow it up so it could be a little, y'all can see it better. And he took a 3-point on the corner. He missed, but I like his shot selection. That being said, he was only 1 for 5, right? Fourth quarter, he took 7 shots. He was 3 for 7. Listen, I think he could have took better shots. I'm not gonna lie. Some of the shots, I feel like even the defense being honed on him, I would want him to get to the basket a little more. But he had it tough because the defense pretty much it wasn't like one person guarding him. When he was missing, trust me, I seen him getting fouled. I seen a whole bunch of shit. But ultimately, I think that he needed help. But he was contributed to the winning side of the basketball tonight, not the losing side. So that's my soliloquy about Cam Thomas and his shot selection. So I'll rate it from A to let me not rate it from A to D. I'm gonna rate it from 1 to 10. Tonight, I think his shot selection was right around 7.5, 8. There's definitely room for improvement, but I thought he played a good game.
With that cap button.
I don't think I'm capping, bro. I think no.
Where that cap button at?
No, I don't think I'm
stupid for that, bro.
I don't think I'm.
No,
hold on.
Jay, hit that button. Stop playing.
Hold on, Breeze. Niggas was talking about that, bro.
Listen, I'm not gonna go back and forth with Leaf about that because I'm just gonna go around the panel. But I know I'm definitely not capping, especially based on the soliloquy I said before he got here. We've been in an hour. I hope the chat is hitting that like button, please.
Hey, Breeze, 7 for 19 with 18 points. Cap, man. 7 for 19, 18 points.
Bro, listen.
Where that cap button at?
Did y'all watch the game?
7 for 19. Yeah, I did. 7 for 19. I get it. They were zoning in on them, but 7 for 19, 18 points.
That's 20 shots.
Listen, I'm saying that he shot bad in the sense where his shots he missed, but I really feel like it's because he got too many ISO situations. Nobody moving. No, and let me say this to
I'm not gonna blame him. I'm just joking with you, man. Go ahead.
No. You wasn't joking. You were serious.
I'm dead. I saw the game. It wasn't his fault. The blame was
no.
Flowers.
We're not saying it wasn't his fault, but we are talking about specifically shot selection.
It was like Eastern Parkway over there on fucking Labor Day. He couldn't move, bro.
Right. What I'm saying is on the shot selection part, the team always leaving him more ISOs, and it's easy to come down on Cam Thomas. But the truth is, bro, nobody moving. Everybody just watching Cam Thomas create magic. That shit is corny. They don't want to see no kicks for him, no screens. There's no motion. There's nobody cutting to the basket. And when he do find somebody, he got to do it because he in the air and he drew the double team because they in the air. He in the air. So they're not even helping him get good shots. Like I said, he got to get everything out the mud. So like I said, there's room for improvement. But I like this game tonight. You know what I mean? But again, not to the next person. Go ahead, Jay. Jay say you want to go next, so we're gonna go to Jay. Go ahead, Jay.
I think the person with the most important shot selection on this team is the person that does not even select his shots most of the time, which is Day'Ron Sharp. He will clean up the shots that these other niggas miss, because we miss a lot and we need him on the floor to be getting them putbacks, because I see him do that a lot. Nick does it too, but he don't do it as much. But we need somebody on the floor to clean up all these misses, because it'd be a lot of them.
I could agree with that. I could agree with that.
Yeah,
but
that's a fact. That's a fact.
I could agree with that, but the downside of that, is that the reason why he ain't out there that much is because his pick and roll defense is kind of iffy.
It's terrible.
Like,
We just talking about shot selection right now.
Nah, I know that, but I mean, but I'm just saying why he ain't out there as much as he need to be. You know?
Right. Now, all right. So, boom, we get the next person. We're gonna go to Eskimo. Go ahead, Eskimo. Who you?
I'm gonna go with Dennis Schroeder.
Okay.
He forced a couple of his baseline shots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to get contact, trying to get the foul. It didn't go his way.
Mm-hmm.
But I felt like he could have pulled them shots out and try to go a little bit, try to get a better shot on his isolation situations after he run like a little pick and roll and it don't work. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to draw the foul and just throw something up. So I say he could get a lot better shots, and he's supposed to be another scorer for us, and he's not scoring like that. So that's a problem.
No doubt. Shout out to you, man. He was 4 for 14 tonight. Definitely shot at a low percentage. But to your point, he did take the third most shots. The first was McCall, the second was Cam Thomas, the third was Schroeder. So
yeah, I'm gonna go last, bro, because okay. Everybody, because I came in here last, so I'm gonna go last.
All right, so the next person is Joey BK. Go ahead, Joey BK.
Hey, Breezy. I agree with mostly of what you said about Cam Thomas, but I wanted to break up a couple of extra points. So I think he gets fouled a lot, man. The kid gets fouled a lot, and he doesn't get calls like he should get.
That's true.
The kid also, he's taking bad shots because other teams make him work for it. They know he's the only real scoring threat out there. The thing that I need him to get better at is passing out of traps and making the right pass and knowing where his other teammates around him are. Because teams are going to force him into bad shots because they know he's a young kid that can light it up. And the Nets really don't have much else. So
that's real.
That's just my take.
Now that's a solid take. Shout out to Joey BK. Shout out to This Is JTV. Shout out to the Eskimo. We got all of their takes. We're gonna go to John, man. Talk to me, John. John, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry about that. I was on mute. So one of the most important players, I would say, Dennis Smith Jr. If he's gonna get playing time, you gotta learn how to shoot, because you're only 6'3". You don't bring any opposing presence to the game, to your game. You're a lottery pick. At one point, are you going to practice your jump shot? Get a midi, get a floater, get something to make yourself a viable threat on offense. You can't just be a guy that just, I'm going to play defense. I'm sorry, it doesn't make sense. You're 6'3". You got it. Like at 6'3", you got to do something. Get assists, impact, do something. You can't just sit there by the 3-point line and think people are going to give you a shot when you're 0 for fucking 6. Like you're shooting horribly. Like you like the fact that he can't shoot is mind-boggling to me, because all you need to do is practice your jump shot. They're paying you millions and millions of dollars to go in the gym. Like a dude like Jimmy Butler didn't have a jump shot, but for some strange reason, he's shooting threes and he's hitting them at a high clip because he's dedicated to his game. And I don't want to go about dedication in terms to the game, because I could have actually said Ben Simmons, but I don't even want to talk about that guy. But Dennis Smith Jr., to be a guy that could actually play in crunch time minutes, moments, you got to be able to shoot, man. You're 6'3", bro. It ain't about just dunking on people all the time. To find other ways to make yourself a value in the game. Like if you get a steal, get a rebound. Like you can't just be out there and you looking around like you stupid. Yeah, Dennis Smith Jr. Because he's taking minutes away from the other kids, Watford and Jalen Wilson, who I actually want to see on the court.
Damn. We just cooked him. Okay. Yo, man, that's what it is, man. Nobody's safe. A lot of these players got to play better. Some of it is personnel. Some of it is coaching. But we're gonna finish the shot selection. The Brooklyn Way said only positive about Ben is he don't have a shot selection problem. That's funny, but it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt though as a next.
Airball look, airball hook shot.
Because he take all them leaning away from the basket shots instead of going towards the basket with authority.
Because Mikel showed him that, man. That's what Mikel does.
Yeah, this nigga James. They go to the basket with authority.
No,
man. Nah. Listen, he's right about that. But I think the thing that we all have figured out in the last 2-3 years about Ben Simmons is that if it ain't a clear cut line drive to the basket, ain't nobody there, bro. Like he's not taking it.
Yo, man, he shouldn't be a Brooklyn Nets then. We're gonna go to context.
He shouldn't be in the league.
We Shanghai Sharks. Here you go. He play the Paris Penguins. I don't care as long as it ain't the Brooklyn Nets.
Nigga should not be on a no basketball court anywhere ever.
We got Context Matters in the building, man. We got Easy in the building too, man. We're gonna get there, man. Shout out to Context Matters. Talk to me, man. Any of these players you want to talk about specifically?
Yo, listen. I remember somebody said, and I heard it on the stream. I forgot who it was. It was like, yo, if you squint your eyes enough and you look at Mikal Bridges, you think it's KD, but it's not, son. It's not. Nah, listen. Yo, Brooklyn Bridges, bro. I'm about to throw you off the Brooklyn Bridge, bro. Like, yo, what's up with you? What happened to you this offseason where you didn't work on no dribble package? You talking about Dennis Smith shooter? Come on, bro. Dennis Smith, listen, Dennis Smith Jr., at least what I like about he's crafting, he's creating pace for the Nets, right? I agree with the shooting. He needs to work on his jump shot. I agree 100%. But what he is bringing, he's bringing energy, he's bringing pace, he's bringing heart, and like he's giving them like a second heartbeat in terms of like pushing the tempo. So I like what he brings versus Mikal Bridges. Yo, it's like, yo, you play elementary style of basketball. You look like you in an AAU tournament. You 7 years old and you just running around in circles until you get a little jump shot, bro. Now, here's my thing. I feel like they put the two players that shouldn't be doing a lot of offensive initiating and just be attacking should be Mikal and Cam Thomas. In my opinion, the rest of the team should be setting them up and getting them into motion offense, into situations that could put them at an advantage coming downhill. You know what I'm saying? So that way they can get into their midi, they can get into their shots. You forcing Mikal Bridges ISOs on the top, that's not gonna work, bro. He is not that guy. And stop shooting them threes. Mikal, I don't care what the analytics say. I know Jay was talking about the analytics. That's the way they gave. I don't know if it was Jay, but somebody on the panel was talking about that's the way the NBA is going to. I agree, but you don't got that personnel. Dennis Schroeder, you're not a sniper. They don't have any snipers. To keep it a band with you, everybody's mid at shooting.
That's facts. This nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
This nigga spitting right now.
Yeah, that's Context Matters, man. He dope, man. His content dope.
Yeah, but at most, Mikal, they have for shooting, Mikal, you're like a B, not even a B plus when it comes to shooting. You like a B. So, in my opinion, like I said, if we're gonna keep Mikal, cool, but we got to get a real number one. That's a scorer. We got that's a wing. We got to get a wing scorer. If we're gonna let Cam Thomas rock as the guard scorer, we need a wing scorer, certified, put the ball on the ground. Like I wouldn't mind seeing Benedict Mathurin there. Like, let's say the Pacers can't pay Benedict Mathurin.
We got a wing scorer. We just don't play him, bro.
Who's the wing scorer?
Jalen Wilson.
Oh, yeah, Wilson. Yeah, fair point. But I don't want to take up too much time. I just think Mikal Bridges, your shot selection is nasty, son. And I know that they're paying you, bro. But yo, go work on your game to deserve those type of shots. You got to work on your game, my boy.
Yeah, yo, shout out to Context Matters. He definitely got to work on his game. I pulled up his shot selection, nasty work. He didn't score the third quarter, and I could go on and on, but I won't. We got Leaf and Easy in the building. Respectfully, Easy came in after Leaf, so we're going to go to Leaf next. Then we're going to go to Easy. Talk to me, Leaf. What's going on?
Man, I don't even know where to start, bro. I mean, it's a bunch of these niggas, bro, but I would like to ask the question, bro. Who is supposed to be getting Royce O'Neal shots?
Jalen Wilson.
Exactly, but he's not in the game. So another question is, who is supposed to be getting Spencer Dinwiddie shots? Dennis Schroeder, and that's the person that I want to get on right now because we all agree that he's a better point guard. But I think it's all fair to say in terms of a better off. Well, all right, we all didn't, bro. I mean, but most of us did. What most of us did after the San Antonio game. But I personally believe, bro, there's shots missing on this team now that Dinwiddie and Royce O'Neal is gone. It seemed like we got less shooters on the court. Dennis Smith Jr. alone was supposed to be an upgrade from Dinwiddie, bro, and he's shooting 4 for 14 since that whatchamacallit game. Obviously, like we know he could play the point guard role. Me personally, I personally thought he was going to start, but they had been to start since we got him. We gotten smaller. Dinwiddie was at least 6'5", 6'5" on a good day, and could at least stay in front of people. But we didn't. We just didn't like his pace. The problem with Dennis Smith Jr., bro, he's working a lot without a screen. Where's his screens at? Well, like I thought he was supposed to be the screen and roll, dribble pass shoot guy, get everybody else easy shots. But the problem is there's no other shooters. If you coming off the bench with Dennis Smith Jr., who doesn't look at the basket unless he got a clear lane. And then you take him off the bench, and then you put Ben Simmons, who don't look at the basket, who got it unless he got a clear lane. And then we got all other non-shooters, man. The best out of all of the people that I like on this team that can shoot, bro, I ain't gonna lie, Day'Ron Sharpe is my favorite because he's gonna rebound and he's gonna try to at least
He's
get
gonna impact
something.
the game somewhere else.
Yeah, he's gonna at least try to get something. He's gonna at least trying to get something out of nothing and try to work on the boards and everything on the offensive end. But
Leaf,
like,
quick question.
What's up?
Quick question, Leaf. Yeah. Let me ask you a question. You think, and the questions to the panel real quick. It could be a short answer. Don't gotta be long. Y'all think that Dennis Schroeder is like a starting point guard in the NBA?
No.
Nah, he looking more like he should come off the bench. I ain't gonna hold.
No, I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. It depends on the lineup. If he's playing with a lineup that's star heavy, bro, like when he was out in LA and they had him starting at one point when the LeBron and AD is out there, and then you had size and everything. I think that they had if I'm not mistaken, they might have had I don't know if they had KCP at the time. They probably had somebody else, but they might have had Danny Green or somebody. But I don't remember. But if it's with them type of lineups, then maybe he could start. It depends on the lineup. But he always been a back. He was a backup in Atlanta when they won 60 games. He was a backup for Jeff Teague. But I think him shooting 14 shots. Wait. Hold on. Let me continue this. Him shooting 14
we're gonna
shots.
go easy yet. We're gonna go to easy.
Him shooting 14 shots off the bench and only hitting 4, bro. That ain't getting it, bro. Like a lot of people on this roster is disposable and they need to rock up out of here. I can see why these niggas is on 1 and 2 year deals currently right now, bro. They need to fucking go. They need to fucking go. Get them out.
Yo, Easy, talk to me, Easy. Now. I mean, did you see any good tonight or anything? What you think about all this, man? Any players specifically you want to talk about? They shot selection.
Yo, first off, salute to the panel, salute gang. You already know Brooklyn in the house. We in live, we in effect, we in the building. You already know I had to shout y'all out and get to say shit, but y'all was cooking, so I have to let y'all cook. Everybody had good points. I'm gonna keep it a bean though. I ain't watch the game. But I'm coming from this point, right? Hear me out, right? I heard, oh yeah, y'all have great points. Oh, y'all had great points on each play y'all brought up. My thing, right? Ben Simmons, all of this ride on you, bro. Pause. But all of this is on you, bro. Bro, real quick, bro. Pause. But real quick, there's enough time to change your mentality, bro. There's enough time. You don't have to be locked into your ways, bro. There's enough time to change who you are as a player and as a person, bro. Yo, listen, man. I know sometimes you hear everybody say some shit outside, and you don't want to hear the shit that people saying outside because you don't want to. They're not in your shoes, so who the fuck are they? Sometimes you could listen to some people advice and pick and choose which parts to listen to. Now you don't have to shoot, but my thing is you have to be aggressive, bro. If you be aggressive and put energy into this team and be the leader you should be, because this team was crafted for you. If you took reins of this team, we would be a completely different team. Everybody, all the points y'all brought about each specific player is right on the money. I'm telling y'all right now, this guy has potential to be so great that he could suffice for all the flaws that they bring up and bring a new dynamic to this team. And he doesn't live up to the plate. There's still time though. It's all up to you.
Yo,
Ben,
all
I
this
hope you
blame
listen to
shit
this. I
make me
hope
want
this
a
gets to
donut.
you somehow, some way. But there's always time. This all rides on you.
Nah. I want a honey bun. I want a honey bun.
Yo, let me rebut
I
that
want a
first,
honey
bro.
bun.
Like, I
Bro,
want to
I can go for a cinnamon roll right now.
I want to rebuttal that first. Here's the thing about Ben. This
Shout out to
riding on
Easy.
Ben Simmons, bro. Like, it's to an extent because he somehow talked himself into the starting lineup with limited minutes. While Jockstrap Vaughn was still in the coaching him, but
he told them I'm not gonna play at all if y'all put me on the bench.
That would have been fine with me. I would have been like, all right, cool. You're cool, but listen, we could live in this shit without you.
Leaf,
like
we all know he'd be cool just sitting there collecting 40 million.
Exactly.
And look, he'll have the excuse they ain't want me to play. So now
he'll have that excuse. He didn't want them to play. And let me finish this, bro. Like, but I think we all agree, bro. Like, Ben Simmons being out now you got the whole excuse that it ain't your fault while we 21 and 34. So, or 21 and 33. So the reality of it, bro, like, listen, it is a reason.
Hold on, real quick. Let me just hit your point real quick, right? Real quick, not to cut you off. Let me hit your point. My take is, on the court, but off the court as well. Like I said, this team was crafted for you. You need to change your mentality and step into the role of a leader.
You know what I think?
You need to be.
You know what my suggestion is?
Not want to be, need to be.
You know what I think, bro? Like, listen, it's a select group of players that need to sit on the bench for the rest of the year and be on IR for the rest of the year. Let the Long Island Nets take over the rest of this year. Fuck it. The shit, Memphis, the Grizzlies doing it. The Grizzlies doing it with their G League team. They got injured, but I mean, the hell with it. What the hell else we got to lose, bro? We ain't got no picks. We ain't got no future. We ain't got no set plan. None of that shit. Let these G League niggas. Like, the thing is, when he got this coaching job, we was expecting Clowney. We was expecting Jalen Wilson. We was expecting Wofford. None of them niggas is getting extended time, and I don't know why. So if we trying to go in the younger man's direction, bro, I'm like, yo, let it be. If you gonna fire me, fire me. Go ahead.
Real quick, Breeze.
Hold on. All right, go ahead.
My fault for cutting you off, Breeze. Real quick, Breeze. Because New York Nets in the comments, right? He like, easy. This ain't Ben team. Exactly. That's my point right there, right? In essence, that's my point right there. You needed to step into the role as a leader and make this your team, bro. Take over. This team has a bunch of people waiting for somebody to take control and make sure everybody's held accountable.
Not this team.
Blow up this team, man. Blow up this team. No.
Not this team.
This team is done.
That's my point right there, bro.
It's not this team, bro. It's nobody on this. It's nobody on this team, my nigga. Like, everybody on this team got little nuts, bro. Like, that's the problem.
Kim Thomas
got a team full of niggas with little nuts, bro. They ain't gonna step up.
But Kim Thomas played
a different analogy.
Right. Yeah, it's no way for us to prove that. Hold on. Let me
hey, yo.
Listen, this is my point. Y'all say I don't like this. I don't like this rhetoric. Hold on. We losing. So yeah, I understand the upheaval of the Nets fans. But at the end of the day, this is why we articulate the game, to see who are the hunters and who not. So everything we've said about Jalen Wilson, Noah Clowney, Wildfake, I agree with. They should be getting more minutes. I think Kim Johnson getting more minutes.
When you got a team full of low 42 niggas, bro, this is the problem.
I think Cam Johnson is only getting minutes because of his contract. It's nothing that he did to say that he deserved to play over Wilson. Nothing
at all.
Minutes. When you look at minutes in production, and Wilson to Cam Johnson, I'm giving it to Wilson.
61% at 3. 61% and he don't want to play him.
My thing is, when y'all say these things, y'all don't realize that it's not the coach, it's Marks telling them they gotta play certain players because.
But Marks never been a coach for him to do that. Listen, let me say this.
Can't be Marks at this point, bro. What he gonna do? Fire this nigga and
two
get
different
somebody
coaches doing the same thing, and y'all saying it's because he got paid. You don't think that's coming from higher up? Come on,
Listen, no, I'm not saying. I'm trying to find out where it's coming from. I'm saying this: we losing the same playing the same way. And the only time that I've seen that actually done was Coach Pop. Coach Pop was the GM. He fired the coach and then became the coach. So I don't see that coming from Sean Marks. I don't see Sean Marks getting fed up, say, you know what, I'm gonna be the coach. Can y'all imagine Sean Marks doing some
I'll
shit?
leave this team, man.
No, but
Hey, Breezy, I think you
He
underestimate
being
the power.
jokey.
I think you underestimate the type of power, and a lot of people do that Sean Marks got with the Nets. Like, he already told motherfuckers, like,
Man,
in that
fuck that
last
nigga power, man.
his job is secure. He already told y'all in his last press conference. He not going nowhere.
So
When I say that to say this, listen, Sean Marks built this team. He got the players that he wanted because he want this team to play a certain type of way. Like I said, we've been playing that way for a very long time. Undersized, shooting a lot of threes. Fuck, it's the same bullshit, bro. Small ball, shooting
One
volume
series
threes,
win. Only
not
one
playing
playoff
defense.
win. One playoff series run. 8 years. Playing the same nonsense. Come on, man.
But that's what I'm saying, though. So how can like I said, we went through
Actually,
like
I
3 or
think
4
we got two series wins, bro. We got one
Not
with Paul
one.
Pierce. We got one with Paul Pierce.
No. In 8 years of Mark's tenure.
No, yeah, Marks.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was Billy King. We got that.
Yeah, that was Billy King. We got that. But I wanted to add on, bro. Like, listen, it's
real quick. One thing I forgot, and we never had no real 4 since Mark's been here. He's never got a 4. It's always the 4 has always been a problem, that position.
To be fair, y'all do have a 4.
That's true. That's a good point.
I'm gonna keep it a band. Hold on, let me say this real quick.
Yeah, no, that was a good point by Joe. Word.
No, it was a dope point. But in my opinion, the smarter thing to do is to move Clax to the 4 and try to get a 5 that can space out. I think Clax playing at the 5, don't get me wrong, it's good. But throughout the game, you see that he loses a lot of steam. And all those little floaters that he was making in the first quarter or in the second quarter, in the fourth quarter, when it comes to rebound and stuff, like, he's gas because he got to play defense. He got to help recover. He got to do this. He got to do that. Playing the 5 in the NBA, a lot of people think it's easy.
And not only that, he's doing. Not only that, though,
you gotta when you play the 5,
guys that got 20-30 pounds on him. So
when you play first off, the thing is when you play the 5, you got to be able to at least man the paint by yourself, bro. Like in order for your team to have more opportunities. That way they don't have to gang rebound, because if they have to gang rebound, that slows down the transition. 100%. A whole bunch of niggas is back, bro. Like, and not enough runners. But if you have somebody that can man the paint by their lonely, bro, now that creates more opportunities for the 4 other niggas that could just run out and get in transition. Especially if you could throw outlet passes.
We don't have a 4 problem. We have a 5 problem. It's not. We got 4 playing 5s.
We got 4s playing 5s, bro, and we got 3s playing 4s, bro. That's the problem.
I think we got a 4 and a 5 problem, and that's the reason. That's the reason we got to get
I think we could fix that problem with a 5, though.
That's the reason we got to get a certain type of player to play with Claxton, because we got to work around his deficiencies.
We was yelling for Miles Turner. Everybody was yelling for Miles Turner like a couple seasons back.
Yeah, but everybody want a big man that can shoot because Claxton can't shoot.
That's what we need.
Everybody want a big man that can hit free throws because Claxton can't hit free throws.
You're right.
Everybody want a big man that's going to be able to bump bodies with the big boys, because Claxton usually gets dominated by bigs.
That's a whole bunch of weaknesses in one player that you named just now, bro. Come on, bro. Like that nigga, I'm not paying that nigga shit, bro. Like all of these niggas can rock, bro. He's not it.
But that's why I said when Sean Marks made this roster, he put the team at a disadvantage the way that Hey, just talking about Claxton by himself and trying to move him to the 4. If he's not shooting any threes, then he can't play the 4. So, you know what I mean? So you get a 5 that shoot and put him at the 4, you still at the same disadvantage. Everybody on the floor has to be able to shoot, and this team is at a horrible disadvantage starting from the center position to the 4.
Exactly. And if you're 5-man, bro, like if he could shoot, he got to be able to man the paint because Claxton can't do that shit by himself neither.
Oh, quick question. So when Claxton played next to Aldridge, he looked better because Aldridge actually could shoot and bring the defense out to guard him.
Right.
But
Who in this league is
I got you.
Aldridge?
At that time, Claxton was shooting jumpers. He was taking those type shots, so he could do that. They allowed him to do that. Now they're not allowing him to do that. He has a specific role he has to play.
Here's the thing. Putting Claxton at the 4 means that he needs to attack and get more breakaway dunks and easy layups. That's what that means.
Here's the thing with Claxton. He's stuck between a 4 and a 5. He's really not big enough to be a 5, but he doesn't have the skill set to play 4. So, and he's also a solid defender. So you kind of,
you know what you call that, bro? We got a name for that, Joey.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Player.
Hold on. He's a poor man's Bam without the offense.
Yo, but no, hold on. But my thing is, you could utilize him on a pick and roll, and you could dump it off. Yes, you can, bro. Yes, you can. That's bullshit. I don't know why.
Not effectively, because the better teams are gonna figure that shit out.
Bro,
they not going to sound like that. It sound like you going to cave.
Hold on. No. Let's slow it down. Since you disagreed, in case in point is. Again, you keep saying they're going to go. You said, what did you just say? They're going to slow it.
Teams are going to figure it out. Claxton's pick and roll situation, bro. Because he only got one option on the pick and roll. Roll to the basket and go get the fucking lob.
Bro, so but
that's a fact, Leaf.
Hold on. Listen, it could be a fact, but at the end of the day, it still should be the number one offense that we should run because the contrast is that or shooting the 3 ball first. And if you ask me, I'm telling all y'all Nets fans, I'd rather run the pick and roll with Clax and Schroeder, Clax and Cam Thomas before I'm taking threes with DFS and Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson. I'm running the office with pick and rolls before I'm shooting the 3 ball.
Threes for me, man.
Here's the thing about our 3-pointers, bro. The thing is, bro, like we were still holding the float, bro, when we had Royce, because he was hitting a lot of fucking clutch threes, bro.
I was hating on Royce, though, man.
Royce was clutch, man.
Royce was clutch.
He was clutch.
Royce was definitely clutch.
I always bigged up Royce. Don't do that, Jake.
Royce was hitting a lot of big time second half threes, bro. Like in a lot.
Royce was.
Well, we didn't have shit.
I was one of Royce's critics because he would always do dumb shit. But then he'll turn around and hit that 3 and then be like, all right, fuck it.
No, Joey, they had him doing too much. They tried to make him create his own shot.
They overworked him, overused him. We
was playing Royce at the 4, which was a very bad idea.
I remember that. I remember they had Royce playing the point one game when KD and them was here. That was nasty work, bro.
Royce might have played everything but the fucking 2 guard. He might have played.
I think that nigga Royce played everything while he was here, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. We was treating that nigga like he was Bruce Brown, bro. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo, nah, they
had Bruce Brown.
Royce was at the 5 one night. He was at the 4 one night. He was guarding Kyrie. I'm like,
he was playing point guard.
Nigga was guarding This nigga was guarding Porzingis, bro.
Like, yo, we had Royce. That nigga Royce was doing everything, bro. We do not have it figured out. This roster is shit. A lot of these niggas need to go. I can see why a lot of these niggas is on 2-year contracts or 1-year expiring deals because they all need to fucking go. All of them. They all garbage.
I still disagree.
Even the nigga that we supposed to pay. Get Clax the fuck up out of here, bro.
Listen. What I'm saying is, listen, it's easy to say that. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to articulate how we could actually win games. Everything ain't personnel. Shout to Bucket Fam Global. I was just kicking it with him, and he was like, yo, coaching is 60% based on the personnel.
How many coaches we gonna run through before we find out this shit is the personnel?
Hold on. But the truth is, okay, Kevin Ollie, what's his resume for the NBA as a head coach? Respectfully, what was Jacques Vaughn head coach resume as a head coach in the NBA? Respectfully, What was Steve Nash?
Okay, so we need a coach with a resume.
Hold on. Stop moving the goalpost. Hold on, slow it down. Let me go from one goalpost to the next. Now,
you moving it, nigga. I'm not moving shit.
All right. So again, you said how many coaches we gonna go through before we blame the personnel? I'm just going through the coaches to let you know they got no resume to say that they came here and brung winning basketball to the Brooklyn Nets. Yes, the coach are gonna get this work too. They ain't above this shit.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all both right.
I don't know what coach are you talking about.
2 days could be right at the same time. We don't got the personnel, and we have bad coaches. It's both.
All right, so hold on.
Only one of them shits is the common denominator. Denominator. These niggas ain't shit. That's why they on 1 and 2 year deals, bro. Exactly, bro. Everybody know what this shit is, bro. These niggas are garbage. Get them out.
What I'm saying is the coaching strategy for the Brooklyn Nets changes. It shows that we don't have no identity. The winning basketball and from the 3-point line started with the era of Golden State Warriors and so on and so forth, right? Bringing it to fast forward to say that every identity is of the NBA teams isn't the 3-pointer first. And that's the Brooklyn Nets, one of those teams. Now, that being said, me, in my opinion, I feel like we are a team that identity-wise, we get to the basket, we play hard, we gritty, we play harder than the other team. We contest every 3-pointer because we are good defensive.
That ain't our ID.
No, listen, I'm not saying it is. I'm saying what it should be. Basically, based on what winning is in the NBA. Winning in the NBA was outscoring.
I keep hearing niggas tell me we got the right car parts, but we ain't got a fucking engine, bro. That's probably what it is.
Listen, bro. Let me finish my take, please. Please let me work. What I'm saying is, again, that's not our identity. The way the NBA is trying to copy and paste winning a basketball. You see, they scored 200 points. That's ridiculous. First and foremost, the East never did shit like that. We always was the conference that was putting defense first, and the offense was more on the West Coast than the East Coast. That's a fact. So that being said, style of play, we already playing the wrong way. We playing like we a West Coast team when we an East Coast team. To y'all point, yeah, we should have a different personnel of bruisers, but big players that's going to come in here, give you fouls, bowl outlaw type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because with San Antonio,
that 90s, early 2000s shit, bro, is a thing of the past, bro. Like, listen, these players are more skilled.
Don't lose
got
what
more
I'm saying.
skilled players.
I'm not talking about players. I'm not talking about players. I'm talking about identities of teams. The identity of this team for us to be a winning brand of basketball. It starts with the defense side of the ball that the coaching has to implement. Again, hold on. Let me say this. When we tried to give power to the players, KD and Kyrie skimmed money off their fucking bank account and gave it to DeAndre Jordan and gave money to that dude so he could start
keep going back
Jared
to that, bro.
Hold on.
Okay, listen, that was a mistake. Fine.
Listen, I'm just contrasting what the culture could be by the personnel leading the charge. When the players was leading the charge, KD and Kyrie, that shit ain't get as far. And you see what it was. We ain't got to go through it. But case in point is, yes, men don't work. That shit don't work for us, man. Everybody need to be transparent to say, okay, this is what I see, this is what I saw, and really need to communicate on a teammate level to say, yo, look, you really not an on-ball player. It is what it is, respectfully. Give me the ball. Cam Thomas should never be taking less shots than Mikal Bridges, for one. For two, Mikal, why is the coach allowing a player to take 11 three-pointers when he only made one? Like,
he didn't make that work to the end.
Because that's
the nigga that they're selling to try to get whatchamacallit, the names like, I don't know, Donovan Mitchell and Trae Young here. They're not selling Cam Thomas. They're not selling.
You keep talking and selling shit, bro. We losing games. We can't.
I know we're losing games, bro. But it ain't like I'm putting the shit out on the court, bro. Why you getting mad at me, bro? I know what the fuck we doing. It ain't working. I'm telling you, bro, that it starts with the goddamn players. It don't start with nothing else. When you put role players in place and try to replace them with stars and niggas that head honchos on the court, this is the fucking results that you're gonna get. We got 1 2 year contract niggas on this team for a reason. Listen, they all need to fucking go. We don't have a nigga to go to.
Listen. At the end of the day, the player that you're discussing is Mikal Bridges, and Mikal Bridges is not an on-ball player.
He's a piece of shit.
Listen. Hold on. No. Hold on.
Man, did you see Kyrie last night, man?
Don't remind us.
Hold on, man.
Man, do you remember when we had that type of point guard on
was incredible, bro. I said, yo, that's what we gave up.
Yo, bro, that shit had me so tight watching KD versus Kyrie
it had me
last night.
tight too, Jay. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yo,
hold on. Kyrie went up and under. Mikal could never.
Yo,
and on top of that, Kai told the fans in the crowd, yo, blame Mayor Adams, bro.
That was more de Blasio. That was de Blasio.
We got.
I wouldn't even say it was de Blasio or what you call it. Listen, I'm not crying. Nah. Here, context. I'm not crying over spilled milk. I'm trying to find a fucking mop and clean this shit up. That's what I'm trying to do, bro. Like, because the thing is, this is more than spilled milk, bro. This is spilled milk, shit, garbage, pool, trash. Everything is on the floor, and everything is a mess right now.
Hold on.
We need to find a way to clean this shit up.
Listen, hold on. Let me say this. In all fairness, the way that I vlogged that the Brooklyn Nets should win, they do not do it. Yo, every time I come in here, y'all hear me do the recaps all the time.
Hey, Breezy.
Listen, they never do what I say they should be doing, bro. It's not like they do what I say.
Maybe it's because they can't win with this team. That's why.
Listen. It's not like they do what I said they should do. And then I'm like,
did you ever take that into consideration?
Hey, Breezy,
they don't be doing none of the shit I suggest.
Breezy, because I kind of agree with Leaf. I think you got to destroy and rebuild, bro. We just don't got the talent. Like, you could see these guys.
This is not a rebuilt roster. This is a retool. It was a quick retool.
They had about 20, 30 more shots. They had about 20, 30 more shots more than Minnesota. So you can't say they wasn't out there hustling and trying.
Hold on. Why you saying it like I don't want to rebuild some of the roster? Like, don't say it, make it seem like
I want to rebuild saying, all of the guys.
Hold on, y'all. Let me finish. Let me finish, bro.
But no, don't say it like that, because I got a lot of players that I would trade. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, the hustle is there. Like, they're trying their ass off. Like, they had about 20, 30 more shots than Minnesota, but they couldn't score the ball. So they're out there trying. They're just not talented enough. Period, bro. Like, you got to destroy and rebuild this shit. Like,
I don't think it's a talent. I think it's the way they trying to scheme. Because it's like it is a talent, because those players' talents don't fit to the team. They don't got enough pieces.
Hold on, y'all. They don't got enough pieces. Hold on, they don't
doing on the basketball court.
They don't got enough pieces.
These fuckers need to go.
They don't have enough pieces to put pressure on. They don't.
Go ahead, go. We're gonna go to Joe. I heard Leaf. We heard Leaf. We gonna go to Joe.
I was just gonna say they don't have enough pieces to put no pressure on no real NBA defense. Like, nobody, the Nets ain't moving nobody when they out there, because everybody know that a lot of these niggas is limited, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I think the Nets knew that they had a bunch of these niggas. They thought they was going to have niggas that was going to come in here and have grit and have fight and put these niggas on prove-it deals. And they was going to roll the dice and luck up with a couple of these niggas. But right now...
and then they found that it's all block work.
Thank you, Tex. Please. It's all block work. It's line these niggas up and sell them at low price to a team that could put them niggas on the bench, and they could fit in the one role for 15 fucking minutes. That's all these niggas is. Every last one of them, damn it.
Right.
Real quick.
Right. Now, to your defense, Breezy, I agree. The coaching is bad, bro. Like, we don't have good coach. We haven't had a good coach in a while. I mean, Kenny was okay. He wasn't the greatest, but we haven't had a good coach in a while. So when you sit there and you give a mid-ass team a fucking badass coach with no direction, it's a recipe for disaster, because talent can really save a bad coach's ass and cover for them. You know what I mean? That's what the Nets wanted fucking Kyrie and KD to do for Nash.
Right, but hold on. Listen, this is what I was trying to say, and I'm glad you said that. Right, and then we're gonna go to Eskimo. I just want to just say this real quick. Players having power on this team didn't work for us, right? With KD and Kyrie and us. And Nash,
that don't mean we don't try that shit again.
Hold
That's
on,
not what it means.
Listen, let me, bro. I said one thing, bro. I said one thing.
And I'm already rebuttaling this shit because you already
it's not, bro. Hold on. I'm glad you said that. You cannot rebuttal somebody's take before they finish the take. You gotta let somebody. Every time somebody says something, you ready to say something, and I get it. But what I'm saying is, let me finish saying what I'm saying.
You gotta listen with the intent to understand, not listen with the intent to respond.
Right.
My bad, bro.
Listen. Imagine us trying to rebut every time you go on a rant. No, hold on. Imagine every time you go on a rant, Leaf, we try to rebuttal everything that you say in the rant. No, we know that you on a rant. We just letting you go off. You feel what I'm saying? It's not for us to rebuttal. It's just for us to listen to you rant. So, okay, I continue. I'm only saying that to say, look, there's certain players, and I'm trying to articulate their game. I don't want to see everybody's trash. I want to say that the coach is supposed to be instrumental on the way we attack the basket. Whether how many 2-pointers, how many 3-pointers, when do we make adjustments? Again, some of this stuff is what I know because I was just talking to coaches and they were saying some of the same thing. They was basically saying like, yo, sometimes you gotta ask the players, or if the players got an idea, maybe I should go with that. These are real coaches telling me this. So it's not like this is foreign. All I'm trying to say is players like Cam Thomas, they need to get the green light because they tried to give it to Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges at the start of the season and it didn't work. Why continue to go force something that's not working? It's not like you even forcing a situation and we winning. We're not even winning. We losing. It's bad. So I don't want to be long-winded. Let's go to Eskimo. I know you want to rebuttal, Leaf, but Eskimo is next. I had jumped in real quick. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Eskimo.
It's all good. I'm saying a lot of this. Yeah, you don't have the personnel. You don't have star power, but you do have players capable of putting the ball in the basket. Now, how are you using these players? That it comes down to that. How are you going to use these players to get what you need done? And if you can't use the players that you have in the right way to make them the best of themselves, then you're not doing your job as a coach. And when I watch these games, sit here, like I said, y'all want to see Trendon Watford, y'all want to see Jalen Wilson. When you watch the game and you look at the strategy and you say, damn, okay, why would you put DSJ in? I would take DSJ out. I would put Trendon Watford in because he can handle the ball and he could probably play the 4. So it gives me another shooter, a bigger body, but you don't go to that as a coach. So me watching the game, watching how he's coaching tells me he doesn't have the right strategy. He's not using the players the right way. And that game was winnable tonight. It was a winnable game.
Yeah,
I agree. That's a good point.
I thought so too. I thought it was a very winnable game.
I'm gonna be honest.
And when we got it close, we started taking a lot of 3-pointers. We stopped attacking the basket. And when the next time we got a basket, the Eskimo, is when we went to the basket. This is the shit that I be saying coaching matters. Like, why you ain't telling them to go to the basket? Why you keep telling them to shoot a 3-pointer? Why you allowing this shit? Like, ain't the coach supposed to tell you, like, yo?
But at the same time, like, I agree. Like I said, it's a little bit of both. Both of y'all right. You know what I'm saying? Because these fucking players can't put the ball in the basket. I mean, it's not the coach out there shooting.
They could barely put the ball on the floor.
Like, you know what I mean? And then, like, we don't have a strong coach to really bring out the best in our players, and they're not making the right rotations because a lot of these young guys like Warford and Jalen Wilson should be on the floor giving us energy. I mean, they can't do no worse than what we seeing in DFS and Ben Simmons and the rest of these dudes, man, and Cam Johnson. It's no way.
And I'm gonna add this, bro. I think we fooling ourselves if we honestly believe a team full of role players is gonna outsmart teams that have better players than us, bro. Like at some point, these niggas is gonna figure out, yo, him, all of these niggas in these black and white jerseys, nigga, they not it, bro. Like, no,
Right.
they not it. No. We're
Exactly.
better than them. At some point, the coach on the other team is gonna figure it out too, bro. And when they figure it out, there goes our season.
But everybody know we got 3 niggas starting for us that really can't score. Like DFS is wishy-washy, and fucking Ben and Clax. I mean, they can't score without somebody setting them up.
Wait. Can I say one thing?
Yeah.
You know, it's funny, right? I think it was game 8, right? 9 games into the season, right? I came into the Breezy podcast and I said, hey, JV's a bad coach. I got a ton of pushback by all of you guys. Like, I was pretty much a lone man.
I was defending him.
Yeah, you were really defending him. I thought you was his attorney. You was his Johnny Cochran. So I was basically saying,
No.
Wait, let me finish.
He trying to wire you up, Breezy. He trying to wire you up.
Niggas wear white.
No.
Let me work.
Hold it down. I can't let you call me his Johnny Cochran, bro.
No, at the time you were. At the time you were.
No. You're going too far. You're going too far, mate. You're going too far.
You were. Look, you're back. You came to your senses. But at the time you were, because you were like,
yeah,
no.
I did walk it back.
You walked it all the way back. But here's the thing. I just said, based on what he's doing, this guy, it's like he's not seeing the vision. Because this team, when we first came into the season, we all had expectations, some high, some low. We just said, hey, you know what? We could be a very good defensive team just based on the personnel that we had. We thought JV was going to implement some defensive schemes, and we were going to find ways to get buckets, steal buckets. The first 8 games, we were competitive at the very least. Competitiveness was like, oh yeah, if we would have did 1, 2, 3, if JV would have did X, Y, Z, maybe we would have won that game. That gave us all hope, right? I also heard towards 20 games in, we were compared to the Pistons, and I was like, I was in the cut. I wasn't on, I was in the chat. I'm just like, wow, damn, these dudes racing themselves up.
I ain't gonna lie. I shut that shit down in the off season, bro. On player's choice, bro. I'm like, no, we're not.
And then we were being compared to the Denver Nuggets, like the old Denver Nuggets. Those teams, like Jokic, even though people didn't see it, he was a talent. No, I'm just saying. I'm not naming names, man. I'm just saying what I heard.
All right, since you named my name, bro. But basically, I called us the 2015 Denver Nuggets, bro. Go look at their record and don't tell me that we're not them.
We're not them. We don't have Joker. We don't have none of that talent. We don't have Jamal Murray.
What was Joker during that season?
Exactly, but you don't have. Envision anybody you could say, yeah, this could be a potential Joker that we have on this team. I mean, we got jokers, but we don't have a joker.
Yo, how can you compare us to a team that had their picks?
He said we got
That's
jokers.
a whole different dynamic right there in the South, bro. I'm not doing that, bro.
I mean, listen, we don't know. Just like Denver didn't know. Bro.
I know. But
I understand what you're saying. We don't have nobody with an elite ability.
Yeah, we don't have a vision where we could be like, oh man, the only person that we're like, okay, this guy can actually be good if he's molded the right way is Cam Thomas. And then we got the guys on the bench that we always getting some project because Derek Whitehead, yeah, he's nice, but the fact that he's injured, it scares me, man. It looks like a wasted
already out for the season.
Yep. Like, come on.
Now we left with Clowney and Wilson and Wofford, bro.
And I want to see Clowney.
And honestly, bro, like in all honesty with you, bro, I think unlocking whoever unlocks Wofford, bro, whether on this team or anywhere else, bro, like they're gonna find out very quickly, bro. Like that nigga can be, he can be a very, very big X factor, bro. Like for a lot.
What's the guy you was always clamoring about? Kai Jones. I saw footage of Kai Jones. He's playing overseas. This guy think he's Michael Jordan. He's exactly what
he probably is Michael Jordan.
No, what I mean by that, this dude is taking it coast to coast. Look, when I say that, it's hyperbole. Don't get it twisted. I'm not calling the man Michael Jordan.
He probably is. Overseas, he probably is.
Hey, that's Lee. Look, I'm saying he could have been a viable player where he could take it coast to coast because what he's doing overseas, he's taking it off the rebound, going coast to coast. We need that type of athleticism on his team because we lack athletes.
You talking about Kai Jones in Bahamas?
Yeah.
That's exactly baby.
And it's like we
about to go watch mad Kai Jones highlights. I'm sick of watching.
No, they got new ones. They got ones. He shaved off that little crazy thing he had going.
Oh,
with his
he got right. Oh, so he's ready to come back to the league.
He did a Kuminga, and mind you, Kuminga. We were trying. People were saying we should go get Kuminga when he was like disgruntled in Golden State. Kuminga's an actual player now because I'm seeing a dog in him. Why? Because you can see that Draymond Green is telling him putting the battery in his
because
back.
they actually giving him a chance over there. That's why. And dumbass Steve Kerr actually came to his senses, bro. Like, and there's nobody. Bob Myers ain't in that front office no more. So somebody off that bench, like you just said, Draymond, bro, had put some battery in his back
like,
and
you
was
nice,
like,
man.
yo,
They can't guard you.
go
Nah,
get
but at
these
one
young
time,
players.
Kuminga was
real
mad.
quickly, he didn't come to his senses, bro. He had no choice. Draymond got suspended, so he had to use this nigga. Bro, if he had
that's a fact.
bro,
Yeah, you're right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't trust that nigga.
That is a fact.
I say all of this to say this, right? Like the expectation, just based on the feelings and how people are reacting to this, expectation was high for some, expectation was mid for others, expectations was lower than whale shit for some. I was like, I just want to see good basketball. I wasn't thinking we were gonna make the playoffs. I just wanted to see what we can do and hopefully get Sean Marks out of here to actually do it. There's no retool. You don't get rid of 3 generational.
No. We retooled
You gotta
already, bro.
rebuild.
The retool was
none.
some shit.
That's
what it was. Now it's time to rebuild. You got to clean this shit up and get these niggas the hell out. Look, I want to start my franchise over with Zach Edey. I don't give a fuck what nobody else in here say, bro. Get that big ass nigga. Figure out how to use him. He can man the paint.
I can get you a megaphone, man. You can be Mr. Clark.
Yo, this nigga crasher out.
You're pressuring yourself right now.
Leaf is wilding. Leaf is wild.
We gotta get you in front of the Clays with a megaphone, and you can go
low. Always gotta crash the Maybach though. Like I don't understand what's going on, bro.
Nigga, we ain't driving no goddamn Maybach. This shit is a Honda.
Low key. It's a Kia. We definitely driving.
This shit is a 97 Honda, bro, and it's all fucked up. We got miles on. We ain't even got miles on it.
That's the Honda. You got the master key. You got the master.
We got a V2 engine, nigga, in this shit. This shit is bad.
This shit can't even go from Brooklyn to Queens. Yeah,
and
this shit can't even go from Brooklyn to Queens.
We can't even get this shit to Flatbush, bro.
Hey, let me land the plane. I said this is probably one of the worst rosters. I said it on the fan page. I got a lot of pushback. I said, yo, the way this team is constructed, this is a bad roster. Like, it didn't make sense. Like, why we have all these guys that are, like, identical? It was just like, what are we going to do? Like, switch these guys and say, hey, you do the same thing as him, or you can't play these guys together because they all got the same role. And it made absolutely no sense how the roster was constructed. And plus, JV, he didn't know how to utilize the roster properly because Giles should have had more playing time because he's exactly what you needed next to Claxton, a big that could shoot a 3 and stretch the floor. But they said, nah, you're going to ride the pine. It made no sense. So I can't blame Sean Marks all the way, but I have to blame him because at the same token, this is all your work, man. This is all your work. Like Breezy said, that's his work. Let me work.
Yo, thank you. That's more what I'm doing right now because y'all trying to get me like the fan of positivity, and it's not like that. I'm just looking at things for what they are. You know, y'all saying I'm doing all this glazing with Cam Thomas. I just think that that's a stain on my jacket. I don't like it.
Nah, nobody said that. Glaze, you reading the comments?
I did. I did.
Nobody said that, man.
I did. Me. I said
it.
But I do agree. I do agree with Breezy's point.
I think none of these niggas deserve no glazing time. They all some shit.
No, hold on. Bro, you talking about a player that's not even an NBA. You talking about I'm glazing? Stop it. You talk about Kai Jones. He playing in Bahamas. Stop it.
But I will say this though. I will say that Cam Thomas is getting
right now while we in the shitter. So please excuse me if I'm talking about a nigga that's actually doing well in some type of basketball form while we in the shitter right now. My bad, bro. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry. All respect, I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I'm sorry, bro. I like to see somebody balling out, not sit in the bed like we doing. My bad, bro.
No,
bro. He playing professional basketball. It don't matter why it matter where he playing at.
Throw a gasket. He about to overload.
No, I'm not letting Leaf slide with that. Hold on, what you mean why it matter where he playing at? You trying to say Bahamas got the same competition as the NBA?
I don't know if they do, nigga. I don't watch the shit.
That's nasty.
I don't know if they do or not, bro. Shit. I couldn't tell watching us play.
So hold on. So you think the Brooklyn Nets can beat the Bahama team?
I don't know if we can. The way we playing right now, I don't know.
Oh
Yo,
my
did we?
fucking
I don't know.
god,
It's crazy.
bro.
I don't know.
Yo,
It's
this is the
crazy.
same
Son.
fucking convo we had about the Spurs, boy. I'm tired of this bullshit with y'all niggas. No fucking funny shit, my nigga.
Hey, didn't
What
we?
the
Didn't
fuck
we?
be
I'm
going on
tired
in
of this
here,
Didn't
bro?
we beat
bullshit.
Puerto
What
Rico?
the
We
fuck
beat
be
Puerto
really
Rico, right?
going on
We
in
blew them
this,
out.
bro?
Nigga,
This
we
shit
beat
is
Tel
insane,
Aviv, bro.
bro.
Like
Oh,
we
Tel
didn't
This
beat no
Aviv.
nigga's
damn
not hitting
Puerto
enough,
Rico.
my nigga. The
We
Tel
fuck
beat
is
Tel
Aviv.
going
Aviv.
on, bro?
Them niggas is from the Middle
Yo,
East.
bro, this is insane, bro.
Yo,
Look
Yo,
where the
Who the
Lee.
hell
convo been
we
going,
beating,
bro.
bro?
Now we
We're
comparing
cooked.
the
We're cooked.
Brooklyn
The
Nets
stream is
to a
cooked, yeah.
Bahamas
It's cooked.
team, bro, and we saying we don't know,
That's how
bro.
bad we
All
are,
right,
man.
my
That's
nigga.
how
Yo,
bad,
All
Fat.
but
right,
that's
bro.
how
This is
bad we all
insane,
eat.
bro.
Bruh,
Talking about
look at the
motherfucking
shipment that
Kai
you're seeing
Jones,
on
my
the
nigga.
fucking
I
court.
don't give a motherfucking shit about niggas outside of Brooklyn, my nigga. Let's focus on the fucking topic, my nigga.
Yo,
Talking about Bahamas niggas.
yo, you
The
think
fuck
this
we
is
doing,
bad?
bro?
Easy. You think this is bad? Just wait if we lose to Memphis. Oh my God.
I better
OMG.
not
Oh
hear no
my god,
bullshit, bro.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We lose to GG Jackson and them niggas, bro. Like that's it. Oh yeah, that's it. Man. I don't need no discussion whether I don't need no questions whether we could beat a Bahamian team or a team from China, whatever, bro. I don't, bro. Like y'all need to ask me shit no more, bro. This season, I want this season over with. I can't wait to June.
No, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. If we lose to the Grizzlies, I'm not talking Brooklyn Nets no more. Like I'm gonna keep it a band with you.
Yeah. This roster gonna have
Don't
to
do that.
change,
Yo,
bro.
Tex,
This
don't
roster
wait,
gonna
hold
have
on.
to
Don't do
change,
that. The
bro. In
Bucks
order for
even lost to the Grizzlies. You saw niggas jumping shit, bro. Nah, don't do that.
if we lose to a team from Zimbabwe, bro, like I swear to God, bro, yeah, this roster gotta go.
Yeah. Now hold on. So we
No
beat Tel
blues.
Aviv. So maybe Tel Aviv not as good as Bahamas, man. Yeah, like I don't know, man. Maybe they on that level.
And nigga, why you playing? Nigga, you acting like the
Geez.
Bahamas ain't got no athletic niggas about there, bro. Like, what are we talking
Hell
about, bro?
All right, so
geez.
you saying the Bahamas team, the team that Kai Jones is on right
Ain't
now,
Clax
they
from
can
the
beat the Brooklyn
Bahamas?
Nets.
I don't know
yo,
what they roster look like, bro.
Hey,
Like,
Breezy.
I'm about to go
I
look
can tell
at
you
their
that.
roster, man.
Hey,
I'm about to go
Breezy.
look at their
A-Town
roster.
from the
Man.
Bahamas, I think.
Hey, Breezy.
A-Town.
No, Breezy.
It's a couple of niggas from Bahamas. Ain't that nigga
Yo,
DeAndre Ayton from there?
I think
Yeah,
Clax
that's
is
what
from the
I said.
Bahamas.
A-Town.
I think Clax people's from the Bahamas. He
Claxton?
is.
Yeah,
Clax,
I think
he is.
Claxton Peoples?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Ain't
his
that
father
nigga
from the
Pascal
Bahamas.
Siakam family from there? Or Cameron
He
or
from
some shit?
Cameroon.
Yeah,
Cameroon.
Bahamas and
Pascal from
Cameroon is
Cameroon.
two
That was
different
African.
places,
Yeah,
man.
bro, it's a bunch of niggas, bro. They got a whole shitload of athletic niggas up out there, bro.
Either they
This nigga
from
Leaf is
Bahamas or
crazy.
Barbados, but they from one of them because Clax be doing work over there and shit. From one of them
Yeah,
islands.
I seen him. He had playing basketball with some children out there. Yeah,
Yo,
not sure.
Breeze, I
These
appreciate y'all
while
for
you
having me
playing, these
on.
other
I gotta go
countries,
bust some
bro, they
moves real
take
quick. You know
basketball
what I'm
a whole
saying?
lot seriously than we
Salute to
do.
all you guys. Leave. Relax, leave. Salute to all you guys. Appreciate y'all for having me on. You already know the guys. Jay, Breezy, Eskimo, Joey, you know what I'm saying? All the people that tap in, you know what I'm saying? I'm always tapped in listening to what y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So keep doing your thing, Breezy. Yeah.
No,
And that song is
Salute to you,
fire. That
buddy.
song, that intro song is tough, yo. We gotta get that, you know what I'm saying? Get that to the right
Yeah,
people.
we
yo.
trying, man. That's Jay on
Salute,
the
bro.
verse, and him and his brother, they do the hook, and then fucking I do the last verse. But bro, shout to his brother too, because I like the way him and his brother did the hook. I think the hook
Yeah,
is
that's
fire.
tough. Yeah,
No shout to
it's
him,
tough,
man. He's a Knicks fan, so we not shouting now.
But yet you got
That's
him on the
nasty.
goddamn song doing the Brooklyn
Nah,
song though, bro. How you do that?
Nah, no cap. That song was a song before that. You know what I mean?
Wait, he doing
All
the
right.
hook? He don't want to say, okay, we wildin'?
That's the Brooklyn Nets remix.
Oh, all right.
Nah, it's tough though. I fuck
tough.
with the song, y'all. Keep doing y'all thing, you know what I mean? Salute to y'all, and I'm gonna keep tapping in, y'all. Y'all be safe.
Y'all appreciate you, Contact. Facts.
You already.
Word, salute. Pull up anytime, bro.
Definitely, bro.
Word,
Join back into this shit show, bro, that we call the next season.
Yeah, man, this shit bad right now. I ain't
Shit
gonna
is
lie to
ugly,
you.
bro.
If my
real talk,
Nets
I got a
fans,
question
my
for
Nets
y'all.
fans so going through it. I ain't
Hey,
gonna lie to you.
Breezy, I got a question for y'all. So I was thinking about this today. Who y'all think in the worst position franchise-wise between us and the Washington Wizards?
Us or the Washington Wizards?
Us.
I ain't gonna lie. That might be a roll of the die. That might be a flip of the coin.
Nah,
right
the
there.
Wizards, but the Wizards had no expectations.
Exactly.
We did.
No,
us.
they was rebuilding. They had Poole.
No.
My nigga Jordan Poole
I
was
think
looked
the
at to
Wizards.
be Jordan Poole was looked at to be most improved player or some shit this year.
Yeah,
bro.
Wizards
does
moved.
Jordan? Hold on, is Jordan Poole contract worse than Ben's?
No,
I
no,
don't
no, no,
know.
no, no. I can't say
But
that. No,
but
no,
but
sir.
here's the thing. That was supposed to be Jordan Poole's team, and they just sat his ass on the bench. And he said it was his team, and they sat him on the bench.
He don't look like he
Yeah.
want to be there. There ain't no expectations.
I
for him.
mean, well, I think the thing with him is that he still got youth on his side, and he still could
He still
have
got
some room.
future.
He still can have room. He still got room to make some mistakes while his contract is still like visible. You know what I'm
Ben
saying?
Simmons
Because
is bad, man. He's
Ben
bad.
Simmons, Ben Simmons, and a lot of these niggas on this current roster need to fucking be out the league. Seriously, bro. Like I'm not. Don't trade them to no other team. Don't restore their contract. Don't ask for them no restructure. They need to get the fuck out the league now. Get them out, bro. Out. I don't never want to see these niggas again.
At his age, we can't talk about potential. What he could potentially do. Like,
I'm not. There's no potential there with none of these players.
Especially with Ben. Ben is done. Ain't no
potential.
Dennis cooked. Dennis Smith Jr., bro. I like what he did defensively, bro. But he could be on another team. But he's cooked. Most of these niggas on this team, bro, if they playing on a top team in this in the conference or in the West or the East, bro, they are 15 minutes per game. These niggas are not valued, bro.
If that, 10 minutes.
I think certain niggas look good next to stars like DFS. They just, if they was played in the right position next to the right people, they
DFS
would
need
be
to
a
go
lot
back to Dallas, bro. Like I don't even think he could. I don't even think he could go back there, bro.
And the same with McCall. If he was to go back to his, position as being the third role, and you know what I mean, playing against two players that's better than him, and he can.
We should have sent him back to fucking Houston, man. We should have sent them packing to Houston. Get those 4 picks and chill out.
No, because you got to blame Sean Marks' dumbass for that, though. Because Sean Marks still.
I had nightmares about the 4 picks.
Sean Marks
that was the biggest do-over. Joey
Marks
BK, that's the biggest do-over they gave him. They literally gave him.
No, but listen though, Sean Marks. Listen. Sean Marks still think. Sean Marks still got niggas thinking that McCall is going to pan out to be something. He's not. He's still gambling on that.
And bring stars. Don't forget, he gonna bring stars. First it was JV. They want to be coached by. Now they want to play with Mikal Bridges. Like,
listen, go get that nigga Zach Edey, bro.
If y'all believe any of that shit, I got a bridge downtown. I'm selling. If y'all want peace, I mean, just holla at me.
I just want Sean Marks to pick a direction, and I think the direction we need to destroy and rebuild. We gotta blow this shit up. I agree with Leaf.
Resign. Yeah. You just need to resign, man. Just call it a day. Say it's it's been a long road, long journey. Do his little Dear John letter and just peace out. Skate into the sunset. You made enough money.
We gotta get that. Thank you for your contributions.
Yeah, thank you.
We ain't even getting that in. Fuck him.
It's like Sean Marks is trying.
You know what? No. I'm lying, Jay, bro. Like, because
you gotta get one of those.
Yeah. Because listen, trading for James Harden, even though it was silly, bro. Like, I mean.
It was like Sean Marks was trying to.
You took a shot. You took a shot at what you thought was a sure thing. It just went left, and then you didn't have no plan B for it. Okay. You don't have no plan B. All right, cool. We need to find some nigga that do have a plan B. Clean this shit up.
Plan B is how you go all in one year and you all out the next. I've never seen
I never seen no shit like that. Nigga.
I told y'all at the beginning of the year, after that whole Kyrie shit, after the KD shit, they wanted maximum control over the team. That's what they wanted. That's what they got right now, and it's some bullshit.
Yo, you know what they say, right? You rather get 10% of something than 100% of nothing.
Right.
They got 100% of nothing.
They wanted to control Kyrie. They thought they was going to have a chance at keeping KD without Kyrie. No. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. And then they wanted maximum control, players that's just going to be good company guys, a coach that's going to be a good company guy.
Yeah. I'm not even going to really play that
I'm not
play
gonna
that
lie,
blame game.
Jay is 100,000, 100 million, 100 trillion% correct with everything that he just said, bro. Like,
that's true, but I mean, we could go back and forth all day between.
They wanted to quote unquote take their franchise back from KD and Kyrie and shit, because KD said it's either it's either
Marks or him,
or him, and they chose Marks. And they chose Marks, and now they like.
I mean, but can you blame them though? Like a little bit, like for being Like, yo, we let y'all niggas rock.
Hold
Hold
on.
on, though.
I blame him.
Hold
I
on,
blame
y'all.
him 100%.
Wait, hold on.
I blame
Wally
him.
just said something.
Hold on. Wally came in the comments and said, "Yo, Cam Thomas just unfollowed the Nets, Clacks, and Cam Johnson on Instagram."
I
Yo,
don't know what to make of that.
damn, what was on a
I don't,
post
I,
interview?
I don't know what to make of that, but listen,
Yo,
That was the locker room talk. They talked in the locker room.
oh yeah, they talked all right. They talked all
Yeah,
right. Okay.
they kept going and giving Cam Thomas bad options. Nobody wanted to set a pick and screen for him. Mikal Bridges putting up a bunch of lazy 3-pointers. Bro, I think they argued, and that shit is good. Because if they ain't arguing, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
If they
I
ain't
mean,
arguing, it's a problem.
if it take enough arguing, my nigga, for a whole bunch of yes men, my nigga, to say, all right, man, yo, what the fuck, this, that, and third, and just start throwing a whole bunch of 4-letter words around and start cursing at each other, bro. I think that's okay, but at the same time, them niggas are still yes men and they are still role players, bro. That's not gonna change the fact that they are better talent than the teams that they're going up against. If we come out on the court, bro, against Memphis, and Gigi Jackson looks like the best player on the court, we have a goddamn problem. It's time to acknowledge that these niggas need to go.
Yo, hey, Joey BK, I got a question for you, right? You said something that was like alarming, right? You mentioned that he had no choice. If someone gun to, let me not say that. If someone said, hey, a GM or KD, or not, forget KD, GM or a superstar player, it's harder to replace a superstar player than to replace a GM, especially a GM like Sean Marks. Like, I didn't even understand that concept. I understand you got to be loyal to your guys, show that you have their back, but everything unraveled. It was like a cheap suit. You pulled the thread, everything unraveled. Everything you saw, Nash is garbage. Marks is garbage. The team looks trash, like no direction. This dude moved out of Brooklyn. Cy doesn't live in Brooklyn anymore. He's not even in New York. He left New York because he's off Twitter. Like, he used to tweet everything about the Nets. Oh, I back my guys. Oh, this guy, we don't support anti-Semitism. Like, he's nowhere to be found. He,
Okay.
I don't know.
You want me to answer that?
Go ahead, please.
So I think Kyrie had good intentions when he came to the Nets. I think he came to the Nets because he knew that the Brooklyn Nets were all about player and empowerment, because they always preached it. The Nets were happy to have them, happy to give them the keys, because they knew the type of talent they had, and they knew they had a chance at the championship. However, I think Kyrie took their kindness for weakness, me personally. You could see that when he fucking just went UA and nobody knew where he was, and he didn't fucking check in with his coach, and they asked fucking Steve Nash, hey, do you know what Kyrie is? Have you talked to Kyrie? No, I haven't. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, you're supposed to be the face of the franchise. We give you fucking millions of dollars, all this control, and you out here just doing what the fuck you want. Kyrie barely played for us when he was here. Now, I do agree he's done better than Ben, because when he did play, he gave 110%. But let's not sit here and act like this nigga is a fucking angel. The common denominator is Kyrie Irving. Now, I don't agree with the anti-Semitic thing, right? I think Kai got a raw deal on that. But Kyrie still has to be a fucking professional and answer up to the call and be like, hey, I'm going to apologize to get this shit out of the headlines and focus on my team and focus on basketball. My thing with Kyrie Irving is, he said it himself, it's more important things than basketball. He never puts basketball first. He never puts his teammates first. Nigga, if you want to be an activist, retire and go do that shit. Okay? No.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm on
I
board.
brought you here to be a face of this franchise and to lead us to a fucking championship, right? If you want to be, no disrespect, Huey P. Newton, and you could do that on all you want. Like, come on, bro. And like, dude, I'm just saying, he brought too much negative attention. All Kyrie had to do was apologize and get the shit over with.
The only thing I could say.
Hold on. I'm gonna bring up the vaccine thing. Now, we get it, Kyrie. It's your body, my nigga. You don't have to put nothing in your body you want. But people have to understand, Kyrie still made a choice. He chose himself over the fucking team, right? He didn't want to sacrifice and get the shot. Well, Wiggins didn't want to get the shot, but you know what? He finally got it and he sacrificed. And you know what happened? He became a fucking world champion that year. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm not knocking him for not getting a shot, but at the same time, his choices affect the team. He was a major piece of this
Right.
championship roster, and that's why Katie left, because Katie said I couldn't do without Kyle because he was a big piece of what we was trying to do here.
I mean,
So,
but you got to look at it this way, but and not to add on to that, Joe, you got to look at it this way. James Harden left you one, but because of what
oh
Kyrie
yeah, I'm glad you
first.
said that, Leaf. I'm glad you
James
said
Harden
that, Leaf.
left you first, and then Kyrie left you for
Yeah,
second.
but my
You
thing
like,
is, I'm glad you said that. And then I think Kyrie's the common denominator. The reason why James Harden left because of fucking Kyrie.
No,
Because
that's not
Kyrie,
all
no,
true.
no, no, listen. He didn't think Kyrie was serious about fucking staying on the court and playing basketball. He's in and out of the fucking lineup. Like, yo, what the fuck? I came here to win. Y'all niggas is bullshitting. And then y'all gonna try to leave me with this dumb nigga Nash once fucking once KD got hurt and try to lead these bum niggas like y'all used me for when I first got here. Now fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. I'm out of here.
You know what it
Get me
is?
to Philly.
Let me just wrap this up in a bow, right? The way I see this organization is if, like, say for instance, I live in Brooklyn. I'm in a gentrified area in Brooklyn, but sometimes they try to tell you a project is a condo. So what they do is what they did with the net. They try to make a condo, but it's actually a project, right? So not to say anything's wrong with the projects, but you can't try to say this is luxury buildings when it was recently a project. So when you look at it from an organizational standpoint, before Kyrie, right, you're supposed to have publicists, PR people to tell Kyrie, look, this is what we want you to say. We're not going to put you in front of a freaking camera until we get it right, because you can't have the face of your franchise just go out there all willy nilly saying whatever he thinks like he's in the street talking to us. Like, everybody has to have a person that makes sure
But not only
organizationally
that, my
protected.
boy, this is Kyrie Irving. He public enemy number one, so he got to be super sharp with his shit.
Dude, he didn't even understand. They wanted to put a pin on him. They were like, say it. I want you to say it so I could pin it on you, bro. And he didn't. He fell for the oldest trick in the book. Being as intelligent as he think he is, he just fell for the dumbest thing ever. Like, for me, the team or the organization should have insulated him and say, hey, we don't want to put you in the forefront like this because this could get messy.
Right.
That's what they should have done.
I wanted to make my last point about Kyrie, why it's not all Marks and Joe Tsai's fault. Now, it's some of their fault, absolutely. But make no mistake about it, Kyrie Irving is the common denominator in all that bullshit. So then, boom. So we already got to it. Harden left because Kyrie, and he figured the Nets were unserious. That's my opinion. Next, Kyrie tries to in the offseason, he wants to talk about negotiating a contract. The Nets are really not trying to negotiate an extension with him. So they say, Kyrie, go get a if you want, you can go try to get a a sign and trade. Mind you, Kyrie couldn't get it. So that's the only reason why he fucking signed with us, because he couldn't find a partner for a sign and trade. So Kyrie says, okay, cool, I'm a ball out. The Nets ain't trying to pay me right now. I'm a ball out and I'm gonna wait to the trade deadline and I'm gonna ask for an extension again. Right? I'm gonna ball up into that, ask for it again. And that said, nah, we don't want to entertain those talks or whatever. We want to wait until the end of the season. So then, boom. So they finally was like, okay, let's give them a deal, but let's put stipulations in it. And then Kyrie got pissed off about it. Now, the number wasn't low. Like, he would have got more money than what he's getting paid now. So let's not act like the Nets were lowballing him. They just put the stipulations in there to cover their ass because the nigga's a fucking wild card. So don't sit there.
It was a 2-year deal, bro, with a team.
But don't sit there and act like it was all fucking Sean Marks and Joe Tsai's fault. Like, they had to protect themselves, bro. This is Kyrie Irving. He's talented as hell, but he's still one of the most wild card niggas in the fucking NBA. It's so crazy that he was so talented and nobody really wanted him but Dallas. And the only reason he got to Dallas,
I feel like
hold on.
I think the Dallas part.
Hold on, Leaf. Niggas wanted him, but they wanted him for the low.
Yeah, but I think that what forced Dallas' hand is that Dallas was in a bond already, and because when they got him, they Mark Cuban and Kyrie were like see Kyrie like the latch. I noticed Kyrie like the latch on people,
No,
like
bro. The reason he got to Dallas
no.
was
Hold on,
because
let
of
me finish. I
Kidd.
noticed
Jason
he like
Kidd
to latch
vouched for
on
him.
people that think that he have something in common with him. It's the same reason how Kevin Durant got lowered in the first place. When I seen them niggas canoodling basically at the
two things
All-Star
happened.
game the year before they got here, bro. Like I knew it was a bad idea. I told
Lee. Two things
KD,
happened, though.
Kyrie is not your homie, bro. He is
Right.
going to
But
look
two
out
things
for him.
happened though. So Dallas, they was having issues because they was like, yo, they need the Mavs need to pair Luka with somebody else. He can't do it by himself. Why
That's
isn't
true.
Cuban getting at that time? Dallas was going through that bullshit, right? We was going through our bullshit with Kyrie. And then also Kidd takes a liking to Kyrie. So he thought it was a good idea to pair Kyrie with Luka. It was a perfect time to get him. That was the only team that wanted Kyrie. The Lakers wanted him, but they wanted him for the low. Nobody wanted to do a sign and trade for that nigga.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And Kyrie wanted max dollars, bro. Like, so it was perfect. The contract was expiring, and Dallas didn't want him to walk to. Definitely didn't want him to walk to the Lakers for nothing to go win a championship or whatever, because he was probably going to toe the line with somebody else and not ask for a whole bunch of money. It didn't ask for a whole bunch of money with somebody else. And
listen, fellas. I say that to say this. This is my honest opinion, guys. This is the last thing I'm gonna say, Breezy. Please. This is the last thing I'm gonna say.
All right,
I wholeheartedly believe if Kyrie Irving just came to Brooklyn, put his heads down, focused on basketball, put basketball first, and stayed out of the headlines, we will still have the big three. I wholeheartedly believe that.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly believe if Joey Bricks would have made 1-3, we would have won the chip. That don't mean anything.
Yeah, right, I'm just saying though. I'm just saying everybody want to sit there and blame Sean Marks and Saw, which they did have a fucking piece of they did have their hand in the pot, but Kyrie was the main fucking chef in that kitchen, man. KD left because of Kyrie. James Harden left because of Kyrie.
Listen, what I'm saying, I feel what you're saying, bro. And I'll make this a short soliloquy because this ain't even got nothing to do with you. The locker room here, troll. You know what I mean? Like a fan, LeBron fan, call him what you want. I beat him in a debate. He won't let it go. I just want to let you know the locker room in a debate is not whether or not it's true. It's about who has the better argument in said debate. I whooped you. Be mad about it. It's fine. You know.
Yeah, the better argument.
I'll see y'all again, but until then, I don't want to interrupt this next fan, this talk, but I just can't allow trolling to happen in my chat like this. I had to address the situation. You know what I'm saying, but continue.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. But Joey is at 100% right. Kevin Durant and James Harden ultimately left because of Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving was the A1 was the common denominator as to everything that was going wrong that wasn't even basketball related with this team with the team that was supposed to be championship aspirations. Everything fell apart after that Bucks series. Everything. And Kyrie Irving was at the forefront of all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I got it. This got to be one of the wildest super chats I ever got. This the locker room. He says in the super chat, I know your team better than you. Listen, man, even if what you said came true, I was being optimistic as a fan. Yeah, I might have missed on some things, but in that debate, in that moment, when it was toe-to-toe, mano a mano, fan versus fan, vlogger versus vlogger, in the debate, I cooked you. Now, if you want a rematch, just say that. Know what I mean? Thank you for the super chat. Yo, all I want to say is shout out to the locker room, shout out to what they got going on. But you lost that debate, and we could do it again, man. That's all I can tell you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you.
Are you not entertained? If you like something, hit that like button. And if you true to that, send a super chat, man.
Yes. Yes, yes.
What
The
he said?
bars,
What he said?
the bars, written, produced, and orchestrated, man, by This Is JTV.
All right,
But
John. You shout to John later, John.
Joey is 100% right. Listen,
He said,
he was the common denominator of all the problems that were going on after that Buck series. He went into that Boston series, and you seen his temperament, bro. Like, and you seen like, the Boston fans got to him, and then after that, all of the stuff with the anti-Semitics and everything, and leaving the team and going to this that without even alerting them. Everything
Bro,
that Joey said was hands
Joe
on.
Tsai was trying to get in contact with Kyrie about the anti-Semitic shit, and he was blowing him off. He wouldn't answer the man phone call, emails, or text. Imagine paying a nigga that much money, being his employer, and the nigga look you off for 2 weeks, and you got a crisis going on in your hand, in the media about some shit you did or they thought you did, but you ain't even reaching out. And then it got so bad that the damn NBA commissioner was going to get involved to get the nigga to apologize.
He did get involved.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
did get
no,
involved.
but see, but hold on. That's my whole debate I was trying to have about free agents being attracted to come here. Again, the same energy that attracted KD and Kyrie to come here, the culture, what we were building, this thing of ours. Nah, this ain't the same energy. It's not the same attraction because of what happened with KD and Kyrie. They might want to come. Hold on, let me say this. They might want to come and get a contract. Jacques Vaughn got a contract. Joey Harris got a contract. That's why Dinwiddie was tight.
So they
like
come in here to steal money.
a contract but me. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, Brooklyn is where you go to steal money and leave.
Basically, that's I don't see what player will come to this.
Okay.
Well, hold on. What I'm saying is, I think the coach is a big part of building the culture of the team. And if we don't have a coach that does that, players are not going to commit to the team, the fan base, and just what it is to be a Nets. You know, people got pride in playing for different teams, whether it be any other team. I don't want to say no teams, but case in point is they'll have a pride for playing for that team. We haven't seen that a lot. And I'm saying for us to get players that have morale like that, you're going to get it from the draft most times. And that's why I was trying to shy away from the free agency for the most part. And because players have shown in history, that's what they do. They come here, they get the bag, and they out.
I just would like to say I never was against going through the draft. The only thing I kept saying was we don't have the picks. If you want the picks go ask Houston, go get your picks back or whatever the case may be. But however,
hey, can I ask you a
however
question?
this season, hold on, let me finish it. But however this season ends, however this offseason begins, and or however this offseason begins, somehow, some way, listen, if I am pushing somehow, some way, go get Zach Edey out of this draft because none of these teams don't believe that he could play in this league. You know how the draft is. These niggas is looking for the next star. We're looking for somebody that's could anchor our defense and man the paint on his own. And I think Zach Edey could do that. Start with that, and then start believing in Noah and start pushing Noah Clowney and Wofford and Wilson. Yes, yeah. And you need to start pushing them through because they're youth as well. So if that's the youth that you're talking about and everything, I'm with that. But at the same time, when you get players outside of the lottery, like the thing is the contracts are shorter and you got to pay them niggas sooner. And if they get the mind capacity and the way of thinking that Kyrie and all the other players that you like to say came to Brooklyn to steal money and leave, then that's what it's gonna be. But I would like to build this franchise through Zach Edey.
No,
meantime, but hold on, I'm gonna end it, bro. But I would like to build through the draft. But at the meantime, if a player wants to come here through free agency, I don't turn my back on it. You do.
No. Listen. I feel what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, from the outside looking in, what do they see? you know, as a player being interested as
I
having
don't know what Donovan
Let me
Mitchell
finish.
sees.
Listen,
I don't know what Trae Young sees. I don't know.
listen, but this is what
You
I'm
know
saying.
what they see. You seen it.
I don't listen. What KD and Kyrie seen coming here is different from what they see now because of the experience with KD and Kyrie and Harden and how all of these transactions happened or didn't happen. But the
that might be true.
Hold on. The how part is what could shy a player away. You feel what I mean? Sean Marks and Joe Tsai or whoever's going to run this team has to build a rapport around the NBA about how we do things. And the way we've been doing things ain't the brand of basketball that's could get to winning. So that's what I'm saying. That's what we need to see more of. And that's doing good business as a GM, making, you know, smart moves, even if they're slow moves. I think a fan base will respect slow moves instead of hasty moves going in the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take a small step going forward than a big step going back. Like, I don't want to take a risk all the time. I just want to be a good team. And right now, I feel like the coaching is not instrumental on how we attack the basket. The shooting all of these threes just got us looking nasty out there.
I would like to be not only a good team. I would like to be an able team. Now, the thing is, I would like us to be able to do certain things that we say we need to do, bro, without actually needing a coach for us to lean on the players to actually do them. We know Nick Claxton can't do certain things. We know certain players on this team can't do certain things, bro. We're still allowing ourselves to believe that a coach could get them to do certain things when we know they can't.
Right.
I need us to stop fucking lying to ourselves and realize that these niggas are some shit and we need to get rid of them.
Hey, Breezy.
That's what I need to end in the standpoint. I would like that to end.
Hey, I agree with Leaf. I think we need to get younger and better talent, man. I think you got to tear this thing down, and you got to start from scratch, because I mean, what are we doing here? We're not contending, and then based off of the type of shit that's going on the court, no fucking big star is going to want to come here. We look crazy out there. I wouldn't want to come here. I mean, what's the only thing we really holding on to? Donovan Mitchell is from New York and he wants to play in New York. That's our whole trump card. Rather than that, if I was Donovan and I was looking from the outside looking in, I wouldn't want to play for the Nets.
Word. Well, real shit. Hold on. Cam Thomas unfollowed the Nets. That shit is super serious, man. And real talk, I know why he did it. He did it because they try to run the offense through Mikal Bridges and Cam Johnson because, quote unquote, this their last chance to do it, and they can say that they did it, but they fucking up the way we play basketball.
Nah,
like
they was in the locker room calling him a chuck. That's why.
Nah, they probably got into a real argument. I ain't gonna say no fisticuffs, but they probably definitely was arguing like, y'all lost, not me. What you mean y'all lost? We lost.
Here's my thing, Breezy.
Huh?
Who said y'all lost? Not me though.
Everybody.
Nah, I don't know. I was just stirring the
Breezy. The way you be talking is like you want the offense ran through Cam Thomas. You want Cam Thomas to be the number one guy, but everybody's saying he's
I'm not saying that. But let me be specific. What I am saying is we start the game with the 3 ball instead of the 2 going to the basket, and every time we do that, we don't start well. We don't shoot at a high percentage. We shoot at a very low percentage, and because we take it and we taking more shots, how it makes sense. Like we taking more shots and we still losing big time because of our efficiency, and the efficiency is more because we taking the 3 ball more than the 2-pointers and getting to the rim. So yeah, that's my fucking problem.
Yeah.
Now, Cam Thomas, and y'all keep saying I'm glazing him, but he's somebody that likes going to the basket.
But what you fail to realize is that a lot of those guys out there is shooting threes, Hail Mary threes, because they can't get to the rim.
Exactly. They're not capable of getting to that. They're not capable of getting to the spots. They're not capable of breaking the defense down, bro, off the dribble, bro. They're not capable of breaking down one defender. They're trying. They're just not good at it. That's the problem, bro. Listen, I'll tell you this. Listen, Cam Thomas' example of going to the basket, bro. If he can't get clean by the nigga, he's going to settle. He's going to get 2 feet in the paint and take a step back. That's what his example.
Bro, he the most physical player on our team.
Huh?
Who play more physical than Cam Thomas? Bro?
Davon Sharp.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
he's a power forward.
But you just said that.
But you just tried to tell a fib that he was
Bro,
you just tried to tell a
bro,
fib just
listen,
now. This
listen,
is what I
it don't take
don't
away from
like,
our
bro.
talking
Like, bro.
point. It don't, bro. He's behind Daron Sharp. I'll give you that. He's behind Daron Sharp. Outside of that, he get to the basket. I watched Lonnie Walker take bad 3-pointers. Looking like he's scared, like he's not playing on a healthy
Bro, I
leg.
wanted to talk about Lonnie tonight, man.
Hold on.
Okay.
Lonnie, I was saying Lonnie is the one that's not playing up to par. He the one
Facts.
that's disappointed. When you talk about bars and everybody who lived up to what their expectations was, Cam Thomas from last season and this season is the only one that's consistent on playing how they supposed to play.
Well, in the case of
My
Lonnie
thing is,
Walker,
y'all
we
niggas
in the
want
case
Cam
of Lonnie
Thomas.
Walker. Hold up. In the case of Lonnie Walker, we all know that he still hurt. One, number two. Before he even got to this team, bro, he wasn't getting any minutes nowhere, and now we starting to wonder why.
He was playing in the playoffs with the Lakers.
He played in one game, Breezy, bro, and he saved them niggas in that one game, and he never played again, and we all know that, bro. So his PT was questionable until he got here. This was one of the reasons why. Hold up. This is true.
Do you see what I'm saying? Is he don't take 2-pointers, bro? He just take 3-pointers. It's the same.
Lonnie takes twos, but then he took twos in the beginning of the season. He's taking threes because he's still hurt. He's clearly still hurt. We know he could. Lonnie is one of the few people that could put the ball on the floor and get by somebody on this team if he's healthy. But he's still hurt. He's been playing with the same knee injury all year.
But that's why I told you, Breezy, that is because of the coaching. He's not just taking threes just to take because he wants to take threes. That's the name of the game.
Because that's how they coach.
Bro, that shit,
we don't went from two different
but
coaches
my thing
taking
is,
threes.
But
what do you see different, man, from KO that you see from
But my thing is, like
not
Leaf
a
said,
damn thing.
But my thing is, like Leaf said, Lonnie, before he got hurt, he was going to the rack and finishing and penetrating and getting to the rim. Now he's not even trying. It's like he's just settling for threes. So it got like I'm with Leaf on this. I think it got to be something up with him because this ain't the same Lonnie Walker before his injury. Before he was out,
he still goes to the cup, but it's not like you're right. It's not like at the beginning. But what I'm saying is that strategy for them, they shot only 35 threes. Like when JV wanted to shoot 50, and there's a reason why he won. And now you see why he wanted to shoot 50. So now you get 35 and bogged down in the half court. That's what you got to settle for because nobody can get to the cup.
Man, that's a problem, bro. They gotta set schemes and plays up for them to get to the basket, even if it's a pick and roll on a low post, even if it's a DHO on a low post. Hold on.
Because this is a simple fix.
And I wanted to bring up another. I wanted to bring up another point.
Hold on. I was just trying to say in basketball actions, bro. They could do DHOs on a low post or under the 3-point line, better say. They could do DHOs, they could do pick and rolls all under the 3-point line. They got ways to get to the midi and get to the basket. That shit is a poor excuse on why the coach is not coaching.
But you know what's so crazy? The only two niggas that can really get to the rack and put pressure on the rim, and I seen them do it, is really Cam Thomas and Lonnie Walker, and they the two smallest niggas on the team. The biggest niggas like Cam Johnson and all them other niggas, they ain't really got that type of shit in them to really put pressure on the rim like that.
Because they
and finish around the rim.
They create Cam Johnson, finish Dorian. They create off of closeouts, and that's the only way they could create.
Exactly. So, like somebody said, like
I'm mad that Cam Johnson can't play with his back to the basket. Like you tall enough, you should. And DFS. So what I'm saying is
they never could.
Listen, Cam Johnson and DFS is looking real tradable.
They've been looking tradable. Like what we talking about, bro? Everybody on this team is tradable.
Like,
everybody on this team is waivable, nigga. Why you playing, bro?
Like 3-and-D guy. He's going to shoot threes and play defense. That's it.
Exactly. That's what
like he don't got no moves. Like don't expect
nothing. His offensive repertoire is lack thereof, bro. Like he's a cut to the basket, spot up and shoot, bro. Mostly play defense, hustle type of player, bro.
He a PJ. Well,
all of the
PJ Tucker's
players that
washed
we
up.
had got, bro. Like, listen, from even before the trade deadline, were collateral guys. They were sidekicks. They were lower than sidekicks, bro.
Not only that, Leaf. You look at this, right? You look at our starting five, right? We got three players that put us at a disadvantage offensively, and this is why the Nets can't break out and start fast. We got Clax, who needs to be set up to score. We got Ben Simmons, who is just a fucking. You can
Don't look
scratch
at the
it.
basket at
He's a
all.
zero. He gives us nothing offensively, right? And then you got Dorian Finney-Smith, who's really a wishy-washy shooter. So what's the offense you got out there? You got Mikal Bridges, who's really more playing off the ball, and then the only bucket getter or person that can really put pressure on the rim that's really an effective scorer is Cam Thomas. A 3-level scorer. Cam is the only 3-level scorer out of that starting
At
five.
6'3", bro.
At 6'3".
At the 2.
So it's funky. Like, we're never going to jump in front of teams, and that's why we start off slow, and that's why we go through these droughts where we can't score shit because these guys can't shoot.
And the counter to shit that you trying to add with all of this motion and all of this dribble handoff and these all of these things, you think that shit honestly gonna work all day? The reason why it works for the Warriors is because the defense has to overcommit against niggas like, I don't know, Steph.
Nah, it works for us because it works for us when Ben does dribble handoff because Ben is not going to shoot. So his man is playing drop covers. So once he dribble handoff, all he got to do is set the pick, and whoever comes off that pick got a little bit of breathing room, and that's why it works like that.
No, Ben's supposed to be rolling to the basket, but
here's the thing. It doesn't work as effectively, bro, as the Warriors because the thing is we don't have the shot makers that they have.
Hold on. I didn't say nothing about the Warriors. What I'm saying is a lot of the plays, if you look at the offense that the Brooklyn Nets are running, they're running a lot of plays hovering around the 3-point line. There isn't a lot of in and out basketball. There isn't a lot of post 3-point line. There's a lot of go to the fucking swinging the ball all around the 3-point line, hovering around the 3-point line. That's where all of the passes are. That's not offense, bro.
Because they can't. A lot of these niggas cannot penetrate that defense, Breezy. That's what we trying to tell you. There's only a few of them who can do it. Fucking Lonnie can do it, but he's hurt. Cam T can do it, and whoever said Cam T is not physical, Cam T is very physical for his size. He goes to the rack. He takes contact. He's just not getting a lot of fucking foul calls. That kid is getting beat up out there, and they don't want to. And they swallow when they whistle. Yeah. Cam can do it. He's just small for his size, but he's strong for his size. And he's not getting the calls. You know what I mean? But Lonnie can do it. Like I said, he could hurt Warford. Warford could put pressure on the rim, but he's limited. He can really only go to his right. He can't really go to his left like that. He got to be going strong to his right or in a straight line. Other than that, he can't. He's not really shifty like that. And that's it. Really, Cam Johnson isn't. He ain't. I don't know, man. Like, it's crazy. That's why they be passing the ball or playing hot potato on the perimeter because a lot of them
can't get nobody open.
Yeah, that they can't penetrate.
There's nobody drawing enough attention to get everybody open shots. There's nobody on this team that's drawing enough attention.
That's why I don't like. That's why I think that's bro. They don't fucking move when Cam Thomas got the ball, bro.
That's true too.
Am I bugging?
You're right, Breezy.
They stay still and watch him do everything.
You are correct.
Like wolves on him.
You are correct.
You are correct about that.
At the same time, the Cam Thomas, bro. Like once Cam Thomas gets a certain wingspan of defenders on him, bro, it's hard for him to make the pass and make the play out of those double teams and out of those traps.
I don't see a lot of turnovers when you try to pass out of double team.
You brought up an excellent.
It's not turnovers, but it's not easy for him to make those plays because he's not that good at it.
They're not moving around. They just stand in one spot. So the defense just going to stay right there. They're going to just stay on their man. They scout all of this, Leaf.
Yeah.
I know they scout all of it, bro. They also scout the fact that Cam Thomas is not going to make them type of passes, even if the
Exactly.
niggas are
But that's
moving.
the thing, Leaf. I was going to say that we don't have anybody that can break the defense down and be a scoring threat and then make the type of passes.
That's why
Like
Ben Simmons
we
is
feel
in the
no,
way, man.
but Ben has the ability to break the defense down and
He
make the
don't do
type of
shit.
passes. He just now have the ability to
Ben
score.
Simmons Ben Simmons is a transition player. If he has the
Bruh,
numbers, he could
come
break the
on.
defense down, bro. Like that's the only way.
Yeah,
If he has
you right.
if
He's
he
not
has the
breaking the
number,
break
if
down
he has
those
the
damn
numbers,
defense.
if he have the numbers, or if the shooters, bro. Like if you go back to when he was playing with JJ Redick and Dario Saric and all of them niggas in Philly, bro. When he had the shooters to do it, bro. Like then he can do it, bro.
You
Like
right. You
because
right,
his
Lee.
basic passes,
Because
he can only do it in transition if he has numbers
exactly.
and if he
And,
has opportunities, bro.
he's a better point guard in transition than he is in a half court set.
Yo, why? Yo, hold on. Why y'all acting like Embiid wasn't on the team? Bro, he had a whole post presence.
Yeah, but listen, Breezy,
But the thing is, he was better. He was better. He was no. He was no. He was no. Let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on. Wait. He was better without Embiid. He was better. Hold up. He was better without Embiid.
Sample size without Embiid
He was
ain't
no.
holding enough
It was a
weight,
big
man.
sample
Hell
size
no.
because Embiid was hurt a lot of the time.
Bro,
He was
They
better
went on
without
their
Embiid
longest
because Embiid didn't clog up the
Breezy,
paint.
he right. They went on their longest winning streak. Hold on, they went on their longest winning streak when they beat out.
They went on his biggest winning streak, bro, when Embiid was out. Embiid didn't clog up the paint. Ben Simmons could just give up the ball, and they had JJ. They had shooters. They had JJ Redick. They had Dario Saric, and they had Bellinelli coming off the screens looking like Kobe.
Bro,
that's what they had.
Again, listen, you saying that, but at the end of the day, two things are different. One, the amount of games that he played on a regular basis. Two, the attempts he took in that game. And I checked the stat before this conversation, and he took 11 or 12 shots a game. That was the difference. When he don't look at the basket.
Look, can I say, hey,
all of that impact will hold up in this conversation if he was actually attacking the basket.
Can I get
which
the
he
floor?
does not do.
Can I get the floor? So I think to Lee's point is like he said, like they had their biggest winning streak with Ben leading the charge and beat out, and you could put 3-4 shooters around him and he's gonna be effective.
What's the sample size?
Yeah,
the sample size is they saved the season, bro. With him and Ben on the court, up until they got Jerry Colangelo, bro. When Jerry Colangelo put them shooters around him at the end of the All-Star break, they started winning because whatchamacallit was hurt all the way into the playoffs. So it was just Ben and a bunch of shooters out there.
Exactly, and Ben didn't have Embiid clogging up the paint.
So that was at least 30 plus games.
30 shit. He didn't play 30 games with us, man.
Yeah,
No,
but my thing, but Leaf
I
is
see
right.
what you're saying, but like you using the sample size, and we can't even have that sample size. No season in it since he been here, he played 30 games in one season.
But I think they try to create that sample size in Brooklyn with putting a bunch of shooters on the floor, with Ben and giving him 3-point options.
He averaged 12. Y'all keep going around the whole fact that he averaged 12 attempts at the basket. Listen, hold on. Let me say this. It's easy if y'all conversation are true. Like you said, two things can be true. Maybe those shooters had uncontested 3-pointers because the defense had to be honest and stay in front of Ben Simmons because they know he was putting pressure on the rim.
Yeah, y'all right. You right,
that
Breezy.
being said, when you hold on, Joey, when you take that element away from the game of basketball, now you playing versus, you know what I'm saying, NBA players.
Yeah,
bro,
but we've been saying that though, bro. We've been saying that.
But that's my point. Like, he's not attacking the basket. That's it.
No, you're
if he's
right.
not attacking the basket, that shit
because
don't mean
when you
nothing.
look at Ben's his career numbers before he got to the Nets, it was 16, 8, and 8. He was almost averaging a triple-double, bro. He was still averaging 16 points a game. That was his career average until he shit the bed. But so he can score. I mean, he was just attacking the basket more and making himself available to score. Now he's with the Nets. He's not even making himself available
because he don't
But
have
that's
all
the
of his
major difference,
athleticism.
bro. It's not
That
just,
is the
bro. That
that
shit
is
is the
you right. That
major
is the
difference.
you right. That is the major difference. But I don't want to harp on it, bro. I just want to find a solution to the problem. Problem is get this nigga up out of here and get somebody that can be a presence on at least on both. You said, listen, you all of the points that you made. You talked about not digging into the free agency, not going all in for the free agency, and ignoring the draft. You talked about everybody that came here basically coming here for the money and dipping, bro, and finding out, all right, yo, they can't do this, they can't have their way over here with the Kyrie situation and with the KD and the James Harden, whatever. Everything that you pointed to, bro, points to let's go get Zach. Let's find a way to get that nigga Zach Edey, bro. Like I'm not lying to you, bro, when I tell you this nigga 7'4", 300 pounds. He can man the goddamn paint by his lonely. I'm telling you, bro. Like, listen, this is all I got. All I'm gonna
How's
tell you
his
to do.
defense? How's
His
his
defense
footwork?
is all of that, bro. Like, ain't nobody, bro. He can man the paint, bro. This nigga is 21 years
No,
old,
I'm saying,
and
how
he
would
can.
he look on the perimeter though if he gets switched out on the perimeter?
If he gets switched out on the perimeter, listen. I'll be honest with you. He could move his feet past the free throw line. I mean, in terms of the perimeter, he playing in college. So, like, I mean, on the perimeter, you talking about the Stephs and the Lucas and you talking about a handful of players that's gonna eat up pick and roll situations, bro, with him on the perimeter, bro. Like, I mean, or maybe even in any given night, bro. But listen. It's an impossible task for anybody to guard them niggas, man. So my thing is like, yo, why not at least counterreact it with something automatic where you could just throw the ball to him inside and surround him with shooters, bro, like, and just try to get an easy bucket because he shoots a high percentage from the free throw line and he could space out a little bit and he's not slow. He's 7'4", 300 pounds, bro. Not only can he man the paint by himself, but he can also, bro, like be a post presence. So if you're looking for a big bruiser to slow the game down, bro, like Eastern Conference teams are supposed to do, like we're known to do, the history of Eastern Conference teams is known to do, and be a presence or both on offense in the inside in the paint and be that automatic close range bucket and be that automatic defensive stopper in the paint. Why not go with him? That's my whole thing, bro. Like, go with him and go and start building the rest of your team. Go get your athletic four that could shoot and that could fly up the court on some Aaron Gordon shit. Go get your athletic three that is able to do a certain shit on some MPJ type shit, bro. You don't got to build your team exactly like Denver, but you get the point that I'm making.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I just don't know how the hell we get Zach Edey, you know?
Trade these niggas after June. Whoever got that nigga, bro, tell them, bro. Yo, whoever get that nigga, tell them, bro. We trade all of these niggas.
Leaf, who we
all
trading?
Of these niggas. All of them.
I'm just saying, who are you trading to get picks back?
Who am I? Listen, my nigga, the Rock. Listen, if the
That's
Rockets,
what I was trying to ask.
If whoever the Rockets asked for, I don't give a shit. Whoever the Rockets asked for, I want to build my team brand spanking.
Yeah, that's Mikal, Clax.
I don't care. Whatever. Fuck them. Get them out. Fuck them. Get them out.
So
you know what we doing? You know what you know what we afraid of? We afraid of somebody on this current roster going somewhere else and being successful
and playing good.
So fucking what, bro? Because they can't be successful over here with the roster that we got built, and we leaning on Donovan Mitchell to come save the goddamn day. Hell no, man. Get these niggas the fuck out of here, bro, and rebuild this shit through the ground up. If a free agent wants to come here while we still rebuilding and while we getting our young pieces together, okay, fine.
The thing
but
is,
these
niggas gonna go somewhere else. Some of these niggas gonna go somewhere else and they gonna thrive because they in a lesser role.
What?
We need an alpha, man.
Hold on.
We're not gonna get an alpha while we still have this roster intact.
No, I'm just saying. So that's why I'm saying. That's why you sell everybody.
Hold on, let me ask this question. Let me ask this question. Is Sean Marks on a hot seat because of the coaches that he picked, or the players that he picked?
I think both. And that's because
I
Like
think
I
it's
said,
more the
hold on,
coach.
hold on,
It's
hold on,
both,
hold
but
on,
I think
Breezy. Hold
more
on.
the.
I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer
All
the
right, go
question.
ahead. Go ahead.
I
And
need
this
to
is why,
ask a question.
and this is why I said that, because earlier when you guys were going back and forth between why the Nets are losing, between if we had enough talent and if we had enough coaching, I was saying both. Like we obviously have a glaring hole at the 1. We obviously have a glaring hole at the 4. So how can you say it's all coaching? And then you can't say
All
it's all on
coaching.
the players, because these niggas don't run no sets when they out there. And all they do is run up and down the court and shoot a bunch of threes. There's no structure. So you can't put it all on them. It's both. We have bad coaching, right? We don't have no
And
leadership, and we don't have the players smart enough or good enough to win with a bad
bad
coach.
coaching and bad personnel, bro, get you
Yes.
these type of results. We lucky. I don't know how the hell we won 21 games. To be honest with you,
I don't think we're gonna win over 30 games, Breezy.
I don't need.
Oh my gosh,
I really
bro.
don't.
We crashing out, man.
It's
The
the
fact,
truth,
bro.
though,
Hold up,
bro.
bro. Like we got
It is though.
we gotta break down the truth. The fact that we was ever 13-10
Listen,
with this team, bro, was way above average for us, bro. This shit was a shit show right from the beginning.
It's safe to say we probably got one of the worst rosters in the league, top 3 worst rosters in the league, bro. Real rap.
Oh
I ain't even
man.
trying to be on no funny shit.
Outside of the Grizzlies, as constructed as they are right now with G.G. Jackson, we probably got our roster may be worse than the Grizzlies.
Damn.
The Wizards, they roster stink too, but they got
Who do we got that's better? Wait, who do we got that's better than Triple J? Who do we got that's better than Wemby? Who do we got that's better than LaMelo? Who do we got that's better than Kate Cunningham and Jaden Ivey?
nobody.
Thank you.
So I'm saying, like, what's your point of saying that those teams they playing bad too? Jaden Ivey is not hooping right now.
You know the difference between those teams, bro. They got players just as young as Cam Thomas, bro. And Cam Thomas is as a player all around is not better than none of them niggas that I just named.
As a player, an entire player. But
Yes.
that's the thing. Regardless, even if that's true, and I don't feel like debating it, right? I still
of course
feel
you don't feel like debating it because you know it's true.
No, it's not that. It's more the fact that, again, far as effort and who cares more about winning with the Brooklyn Nets, nobody cares more than Day'Ron Sharpe and Cam Thomas, man. I'm dead ass. When I see them play, they really look like they want to win together as teammates. I see Mikal and Cam Johnson trying to make it work, but they really don't believe in each other no more like that. That whole shit about them being a top 10 duo, I was trying to sell that shit ain't work. And only because they had the opportunity, and a lot of times they don't come up clutch. They be having all of these different clutch opportunities, and they miss out on it. So again, respectfully, I did back them, but they didn't live up to the expectations. Facts. And my thing is the fan base is exhausted. We went through that whole shit with Katie and Kyrie, and like we had so many expectations. Now we just trying to make the playoffs. Now Joey said 30 wins. I'm tired. I don't want the
playoffs.
Huh? Like, yo, I'm just tired of debating it right now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's because we 2 hours in. I hope everybody in the chat hit that like button. But yo, man, as a Nets fan, my Nets fan soul going through it, man.
Listen, look, I put it to you this way, bro. Listen, I'm about to be 36, my nigga, in another month, bro. Like, listen, I ain't got time to be stressing over this shit, bro. Like, I need to listen. If I need a rest, if I need to go elsewhere, bro, and just chill and wait for these niggas to get they shit together and clean this roster up, I will do that, bro. Like, I will always support Brooklyn, but because can't nobody gonna say, bro, like, where was I at when these niggas was 10 games under 500? I was here.
Exactly. Facts.
So I don't. So that would never be stained on my resume, bro. Like as far as my name, as far as my page, it will never be on my resume. So I was here when we was in the shitter, bro,
Exactly.
and I believed us when we was in the shitter, bro. And I was fooled and I was stupid, but now I smartened up. We are in the shitter because we suck, because these players are ass. Then they need to fucking go. It's just that simple.
Yo, man.
It's
Usually I
time,
would
and I'm
I would
looking,
debate
and I'm
him for
waiting, and
another
I'm waiting
hour.
for
I'm
Breezy to do the
not
same
doing
shit that I've come to the damn, that I have my final atonement basically, and I've had my moment of clarity, bro. I'm waiting for him to have his. He still don't
Hey,
want to have it.
Breezy.
We are
Hey,
hold
hey,
on,
14.
Breeze.
We are
Hey,
hold on.
Breeze.
14
Let me
games
say
Hey,
this.
under
Breeze.
500. He's still putting some type of blind faith in coaching this roster when he knows his shit. I keep telling him week after week is shit. I don't know how many coaches we got to run through to make him realize that it's shit. I need the lies to stop. I
Yo,
need the
it's like
fibbing to stop.
even you haven't heard a peep from the Sean Marks faithful or the Ben Simmons faithful. Like they just quiet. Like nobody can like.
Whoever they are, wherever they may be, bro. I hope them niggas had buried the logic of being the faithful of them niggas in the first place, bro. Because it was doomed from Jump Street, bro. And now that we finally realize it, let's we washed our hands in this holy water, bro. Let's get the fuck back on track. Clean this shit up, bro. Like, and get the hell
It's
back
called a
right.
come to Jesus moment, man. And I don't think
It's called the moment of
Listen,
clarity, bro.
yeah.
Like, I don't care
listen,
what it's called, bro.
But the
Like,
thing is,
listen. No,
leave.
hold
But
on,
the
hold
thing
on,
is,
hold on. First and foremost, I want to say, just because I try to articulate the way we could win, doesn't mean I don't realize that we a bad team. I realize that, bro. We got 20 something wins, bro. Like, no, this is not a good.
but it's
if
not
you
even
still
you
trying
though,
to come up
Breezy.
with if you still trying to come up with
But
ways for a bad team to win, bro, then you not realizing it fully in its
but what
entirety.
I'm saying
That means
is,
you at a percentage, bro,
I
and we
don't
need
think.
you to
Well,
be at
listen,
100
this
when
is
you
a
at 80
bad team.
something, bro. That's
No,
not good.
hold on.
Your 80
No,
something
bro,
is not good.
listen. Let me finish, bro. Listen, what I'm saying is, just because it's a bad team doesn't mean all of the players are bad. It's various reasons on why they playing the way they playing, bro. And I think coaching is a big part of it. That's all I'm saying. And again, when I watch the Nets play, they really don't do the shit that I be saying I hope they do. They really don't. I think they really take too many 3-pointers. That shit is not Brooklyn Nets basketball. Even when you think about the Nets and us winning with a kid, it wasn't because Kittles was just on fire from the 3-point line or Vince Carter. It was because of how we pushed the pace. That was never our winning style of basketball. That's not our identity. So again, that's what I'm trying to get back to, the way we were winning. And we not doing that. So
Hey,
whatever.
Breezy, I think
2 hours and 51 minutes said, listen, man, I tried to be as optimistic as possible. Every time I
right.
try
But
to
here's the
talk
thing, though,
optimism,
Breezy. Here's the thing, though.
Optimism
Let
is
me just say something
dying
real quick.
as the
Hey,
episodes
Breezy,
go on, bro. The optimism is dying, bro.
right.
Slowly,
I'm
bro.
just saying, Breezy.
That shit is looking like, bro. You ever seen Street Kings, bro? When the nigga Terry Crews ran up in the bodega and got lit up. That's what that shit is That's what the optimism is looking like, bro. Just you getting reloaded on, bro. Pause, and then get shot up, bro. Like right in front of the chips. The nigga Keanu Reeves is just ducking shots, and he watching it happen, bro.
Breezy.
That's what's going on.
That's the problem. Like I expect for you to have optimism because you're a fan. The thing is, Sean Marks still has this optimism that fucking Mikal Bridges is fucking untouchable and that we can win with some of these motherfuckers. Like, no, you need to blow this shit up. You need to get the picks and you need to rebuild from the ground up and get younger, better basketball players and get a fucking strong head coach in here because this ain't it. We're not going nowhere with this. It's a rudderless ship with no direction.
Yo, again, man, I'm not debating with no Nets fans. We mad. Every time I try to debate it, I keep thinking of the 21 wins. Listen, man, shout to the Leafs, shout to Easy, shout to This Is JTV, shout to Joey BK. We 2 hours in, almost 3 hours. I'm done, man. I'm done trying to debate y'all about us losing to the Wolves, man. I got nothing left, man. I swear, man. Sean Marks, Joe Tsai, I don't see how y'all could be sitting at the same table drinking from the same coffee machine. They got to be some awkwardness there. I mean, I believe Wally on Wednesday. If they really had Cam Thomas unfollow them, we in a heap of trouble. We're in a heap of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on. But I'll be back tomorrow on KVN, who run the city the
Oh
podcast
my
at
God,
11
not
a.m.
that shit, man.
Oh man, I gotta do it, man. I gotta
Oh my
do it.
goodness.
Shout to New
And
York.
listen, if it's gonna take for Cam Thomas to unfollow and acts out in the off season for you to believe that this roster is shit, so be it. I don't care.
Bro,
Whatever it takes.
I never said it was this incredible roster. I said a good coach can make it work. I've always said that a good coach can make it work.
I'm gonna just put you up on something.
Starting from the defensive side of the ball,
I'm gonna
not the
just hold up.
offensive side of the
Wait.
ball, the defensive
Why
side.
you still on that good coach shit? Listen, I'm gonna just put you
I
on
believe
something.
in good coach.
The
I do.
year before the Clippers got Kawhi, they won 48 games, bro. You know who was their leading scorer? Lou Williams, bro. He won 6 Man of the Year. There were no All Stars on that team. They won 48 games, and they took
You don't credit the coach for that?
They took the KD Warriors to 6 games, bro. In that first round. You know who was their coach? Doc Rivers. That's who was their coach. So if you telling me that this team needs a Glenn Doc Rivers or a Mike Budenholzer who led the Hawks once upon a time back in 2015 or 2016, whatever year it was, to 60 wins with Kyle Korver as his leading scorer with 17 points a game, bro, and everybody else was chipping in. The league don't work like that no more. I'm sorry.
Bro, listen. Hold on. No, I'm not. You saying what I'm saying. I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. What I'm actually saying is what I said in the beginning.
Wait. Say
Hold on.
this shit again.
Listen. Look, in the beginning of the season, what I said was a good coach. What they do is they like to get a lot of players in double digits, or if not shy of double digits. I gave an example of the coach of the
That's
ABA.
what we was going for too.
The ABA next year was 10 leading. There was 10 players. No, there was 7 players with double digits, and it was like the next 3. It was averaging 9 points, so just shy of 10. So, and that's with 3 players just shy of 10. So that's why I was like 10 players averaging like 10 points and almost and like basically, right? So that's what I was saying a good coach would do, and that's what I was looking for Jacques Vaughn to do. And the players that we mentioned in, I imagine y'all agree with me.
Didn't I tell you before this year started that we was the 2018 Clippers?
Bro,
At best,
I'm not talking about
ain't even them.
Bro, I'm not talking about no other team. I'm talking about us being able to average 10 points or more for 10 plays, or at least 7 players. And I'm saying again to my earlier conversation that Wofford, Jalen Wilson, I think both of those players could give us 10 points a game. I do. I'm not wrong for that, bro. I'm not wrong for thinking that. I think that, and I told you why I think that. It's not like I'm just coming up with this weird logic. I said that one of the assistant coaches is Scott Burrell, so I figured that Jalen Wilson and Noah Clowney will get minutes because Scott Burrell just got a promotion from being a good head coach with the Long Island Nets. They're not doing none of the shit I'm vlogging about. You feel what I'm saying? I'm still going to vlog the way I vlog, but shit, if they still not going to do it, I got to vlog what they do, and I got to vlog how I vlog, how I think we can win. But they're not doing what I'm thinking we could win with my vlogging. They just doing some other shit. So that shit ain't on me. Like I'm trying to do the best optimistic shit I could. This team is tough, bruh.
Far from tough. This team is far from tough.
Hey man, Breezy, it's hard to defend this shit, man. It's hard to defend
this team is far from tough, man. This team is full of niggas that need hugs. Pause, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like because they are not it, bro. Like these. Listen, this is. Listen. With all due respect, Breeze, I understand the vision that you have for this team in terms of double-digit scores. I had that vision too, which is one of the reasons why I called this team before the season started. Now I went on the Player's Choice, and you could go back to that episode that I said. We were the Clippers before they got the year before they got Kawhi. People didn't realize that team won 48 goddamn games with Doc Rivers and a 6-man of the year by the name of Lou Williams, who was leading that team and scoring off the bench. By the way,
like
off
the
bench.
Man. We ain't looking like them damn Clippers, man.
We not. They looking better than us. We look that team is looking way better than us, and they don't have that. And I'll be honest with you, bro. Like. Listen, if you want to say Cam Thomas this year, right now, was better than Lou Williams that year, you get a lot of people. It's going to be hard to get a lot of people outside of that weird Nets paraphernalia to believe you. But at the same time, bro, like it's believable because of the way it looks. But at the same time, bro, like
I'm
this.
not. No. I'm not. Listen, I'm not getting in the conversation about Lemon Pepper Lou and what he could do with him and Cam Thomas. Man, I'm done. I am tight. I just want to see us win a game. The next time I have a vlog this long, I swear to you, I want to talk about a win. I love doing this podcast and shit. I do. But we always have to resort to loss. As fans, we deserve better. We deserve a better brand of basketball than this, man. We a better fan base than what they say, man. This is why I try to tell y'all, man. That fans is the best fans. We out here, you know what I mean, doing all of this because we care about them winning. And again, if they don't know who to pick, them teams is, if we don't build a culture, free agents is going to come through here and do whatever, bro. We got to build a culture, whether that come from the coach, players, or the front office, or whatever y'all call it, or however we call it. Bro, it got to start, and the sooner the better.
Listen, and to avoid free agents coming over here and starting to do shit, we need to go get our picks back. So that way, listen. The first thing about running your franchise and taking the key, quote unquote, taking the keys back to your franchise is getting younger players that don't have any say so, and that's on rookie and restricted deals, and that way you could do whatever you want to do with the roster, bro. Like if you keep getting players that's going to come in and come out and then going to say, oh yeah, I went in and one out, bro. Like the rookies, the players that's on rookie contracts can't say
chemistry, bro. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be like a democracy. It ain't supposed to be, yo, just do what I say, even though it's working. I know we ain't making no 3-pointers and we 3 for 22, but take 20 more 3-pointers just because.
Well, I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, democracy or not, it's looking like a dictatorship, and them niggas up there is Hitler. Paul, I ain't even mean to say that out loud, bro. Like,
man, yo, I just got mine.
But
man, that's my cue, man. Yo, like I'm telling you, man. That's my cue, man. That's not my elemental P. That's my cue, man. Shout to the whole
disclaimer.
Yeah, I do. Shout to
because you already know I could go left, bro, like in anger.
Yeah, man. We 3 hours in, man. It's late, man. Shout to all the Nets fans. We the best fans. Shout to, you know what I mean, everybody that pulled up. I'm tight, man. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't too tight to play this song. This is probably, if they could get this, listen to this song, maybe they could play better, man. Help me and Jay get it to the Brooklyn Nets, man. What could I say? Peace, y'all.
BROOKLYN, Back in the day, J Kid was the man, boy. Put the team on his back like a Jansport. Ben 10 with the dribble, drive handoff, pick and roll, full contact. This is a man sport. County of Kings, really the Kingsborough. You know Crown Heights, so you know that sound right. Brooklyn Bridges, DFS defenders. The Brooklyn Block Party, claps and double digits. Got the Barclays clicking, the whole block is with it. Left a lot on the table, now we coming to get it. The shit one's gone, we too Brooklyn strong. Can't stop, won't stop from the Brooklyn block. BROOKLYN,
I'm fitting the score next. My J is all net, me and Jay is just all next. Getting back on defense, hit him with strong flex. I'm official like a ref, trying not to get attacked. And we go hard on Brooklyn, that's a promise. Watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Make sure watch me like a Cam, cause it's my time. Switch, they can't guard me, especially side the Barclays. Spin between crosses, I can score with both hands. Midi flawless, and I get to paint like an artist. I'm a boss smith, so you should respect my handle. I see the big picture with the Nets like a mantle. In the future, I see us as champs too. And when we do, I'ma do a Brooklyn dance move. The stir that or Millie rock like a fan do. That's a bet like my parlay on FanDuel.
BROOKLYN,